Mic check, 1, 2, here we go. It's the real podcast, you'll let them know. I'm the main host, call me Kon. Spitting truth and knowledge, dropping bombs. Fast fatty on the mic, he's the co-host. With the smooth flow that you love the most. Chef flow in the kitchen, cooking up beats. This podcast is heat, ain't no defeat. We bring the topics that be making waves. From politics to pop culture, we slay. Dropping knowledge bombs with every word. Entertaining and educating, that's our bird. The real podcast, we keep it real. No filter, no fakes, only real feels. Whether you're driving or sitting at home, tune in, let us guide you, never feel alone. The real podcast, we bring in the heat. No topic too big, no challenge we can't meet. Pour a cup of knowledge and press play. Join the conversation, hear what we gotta say. The real podcast, we're taking over the game. Spitting facts and opinions, never the same. So turn up the volume, let your speakers blast. The real podcast, we're here to make it last. The real podcast, we're here to make it last. Mic check, 1, 2, here we go. It's the real podcast, you'll let them know. I'm the main host, call me Kon. Spitting truth and knowledge, dropping bombs. Fast fatty on the mic, he's the co-host. With the smooth flow that you love the most. Chef flow in the kitchen, cooking up beats. This podcast is heat, ain't no defeat. We bring the topics that be making waves. From politics to pop culture, we slay. Dropping knowledge bombs with every word. Entertaining and educating, that's our bird. The real podcast, we keep it real. No filter, no fakes, only real feels. Whether you're driving or sitting at home, tune in, let us guide you, never feel alone. The real podcast, we bring in the heat. No topic too big, no challenge we can't meet. Pour a cup of knowledge and press play. Join the conversation, hear what we gotta say. The real podcast, we're taking over the game. Spitting facts and opinions, never the same. So turn up the volume, let your speakers blast. The real podcast, we're here to make it last. The real podcast, we're here to make it last. Mic check, 1, 2, here we go. It's the real podcast, you'll let them know. I'm the main host, call me Kon. Spitting truth and knowledge, dropping bombs. Fast fatty on the mic, he's the co-host. With the smooth flow that you love the most. Chef flow in the kitchen, cooking up beats. This podcast is heat, ain't no defeat. We bring the topics that be making waves. From politics to pop culture, we slay. Dropping knowledge bombs with every word. Entertaining and educating, that's our bird. The real podcast, we keep it real. No filter, no fakes, only real feels. Whether you're driving or sitting at home, tune in, let us guide you, never feel alone. The real podcast, we bring in the heat. No topic too big, no challenge we can't meet. Pour a cup of knowledge and press play. Join the conversation, hear what we gotta Mic check, 1, 2, here we go. It's the real podcast, you'll let them know. I'm the main host, call me theirr. Spitting truth and knowledge, dropping bombs. Fast fatty on the mic, he's the co-host. With the smooth flow that you love the most. Chef flow in the kitchen, cooking up beats. This podcast is heat, ain't no defeat. We bring the topics that be making waves. From politics to pop culture, we slay. Dropping knowledge bombs with every word. Entertaining and then educating, that's our bird. The real podcast, we keep it real. No filter, no fakes, only real feels. Whether you're driving or sitting at home, tune in, let us guide you, never feel alone. The real podcast, we bring in the heat. No topic too big, no challenge we can't meet. Pour a cup of knowledge and press play. Join the conversation, hear what we gotta say. The real podcast, we're taking over the game. Spitting facts and opinions, never the same. So turn up the volume, let your speakers blast. The real podcast, we're here to make it last. The real podcast, we're here to make it last. Mic check, 1, 2, here we go. It's the real podcast, you'll let them know. I'm the main host, call me theirr. Spitting truth and knowledge, dropping bombs. Fast fatty on the mic, he's the co-host. With the smooth flow that you love the most. Chef flow in the kitchen, cooking up beats. This podcast is heat, ain't no defeat. We bring the topics that be making waves. From politics to pop culture, we slay. Dropping knowledge bombs with every word. Entertaining and then educating, that's our bird. The real podcast, we keep it real. No filter, no fakes, only real feels. Whether you're driving or sitting at home, tune in, let us guide you, never feel alone. The real podcast, we bring in the heat. No topic too big, no challenge we can't meet. Pour a cup of knowledge and press play. Join the conversation, hear what we gotta say. The real podcast, we're taking over the game. Spitting facts and opinions, never the same. So turn up the volume, let your speakers blast. The real podcast, we're here to make it last. The real podcast, we're here to make it last. Mic check, 1, 2, here we go. It's the real podcast, you'll let them know. I'm the main host, call me theirr. Spitting truth and knowledge, dropping bombs. Fast fatty on the mic, he's the co-host. With the smooth flow that you love the most. Chef flow in the kitchen, cooking up beats. This podcast is heat, ain't no defeat. We bring the topics that be making waves. From politics to pop culture, we slay. Dropping knowledge bombs with every word. Entertaining and then educating, that's our bird. The real podcast, we keep it real. No filter, no fakes, only real feels. Whether you're driving or sitting at home, tune in, let us guide you, never feel alone. The real podcast, we bring in the heat. No topic too big, no challenge we can't meet. Pour a cup of knowledge and press play. Join the conversation, hear what we gotta
Coming soon on DVD.
What's up? What's up? Shit. What's up, everybody?
Hello, everyone.
Shit. Hold on. Let me make sure. Yeah, your mic's on. They hear you. Shout out to everybody. This is the Real Podcast, episode 10. We got, girl, where you been? We got Chef Flo in the building. Yo, where have, girl, I've been checking the cameras. I saw you outside. What happened?
Hey, you gave me the card for the gate, but it didn't work. You gotta give me something else. I don't know what you gotta do.
So the card, it didn't work. It wasn't letting the gate open.
It wasn't letting the gate open, and I was outside.
Gotcha, bro. Yeah, I gotta. You know what I think? It demagnetizes if you put the card next to your phone. Just like in when you go to a hotel.
Yeah.
You can't put your hotel card next to your phone because it demagnetizes it.
I guess something happened. But
I don't know. I gotta get a new security system. Yeah, because I saw you was struggling out there, but we got Chef Flo in the building. You had to go out there. I had to open the shit, man. I had to open it. Shit. We back in the building. The Real Podcast, where we talk about real things going on right now. Nigga, we don't sugarcoat shit. We say how it is, man. And listen, yeah, how we was talking about before we started the stream. We was talking about how white people, y'all like to get high. Y'all motherfuckers do heroin. Y'all niggas do PC, anything. Y'all niggas just want to get high. Me?
High.
Nah. There's levels to this. We gotta relax.
I don't need no love, you gon' leave in a minute.
We got Carry On in the building.
Hello, Carry On. Welcome.
Carry On, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the broadcast.
I got problems, I'm trying to solve all of them. I got all of these
right, this is something I just saw that like the teenagers, like the 13-year-olds, the young kids that like to get high. When I was growing up, you know how kids used to get high with spray paint, you know,
the little
paint?
Bag and shit like
the
that.
Bag, yeah. I don't know how it worked because I never did that.
Me neither.
But that's how people are getting high. You know how they're getting high now? They're taking nigga, I don't know what to call them. Nigga, the tampons, not the one you put up, not the stick that you shove up there. The pad,
the
little diaper shit you put in.
Right.
You know how it has like that blue gel inside of it that absorbs your pee.
Yeah. It's like that. Yeah.
That blue chemical, right? They buy a whole pack and they open it and they boil it. They boil
what?
The pads and they drink the liquid, and the liquid's supposed to get you high as fuck.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
From the pads, bro.
That's too much. That's
I seen a video, a nigga had like 4 pads, like he was making fucking soup. He had it in a pot and everything, like
ready.
That's crazy. And another thing I see on New York too, you know, these niggas is smoking bed bugs. You get high smoking bed bugs.
What?
Bed bugs have a
so I imagine everybody in New York, there's a lot of bed bugs over there. So
it's a bed bug epidemic over there. Yeah,
everybody want to have bed bugs now. Everybody gonna be like, don't worry about it. You got bed bugs, come to my house. Put some bed bugs in your bed.
This one right here.
Let me get this bro. Oh shit, life is going nuts, yo.
Because they're saying that bed bugs have a chemical in them that when you smoke it, it goes to your brain and you hallucinate.
Motherfuckers is too bored.
But listen, not for nothing. There's one thing I did want to try though. And Indians used to do this. You heard about the toad, the frog? There's a frog in like Mexico or Peru that releases, it has pimples, right? And you squeeze the pimples, right?
Get out. No, I never heard about that one.
Yeah. You squeeze. Mike Tyson does this, man. Listen, yeah, I'm gonna put you on. It's called we're gonna look it up. We're gonna show you guys, but it's from the pimple of the frog. They pop it and then they put it like you pop it in like a paper. Then you let the paper dry, right? And you scrape off the pus. You smoke it, And it says that it opens up your third eye.
Get out.
It says you become one with nature. They basically say that the chemical that you're smoking that the toad releases, your body does it too, but when you're about to die. When you're about to die, your brain,
it connects. Yeah, it goes.
Your brain, when you're about to die, your brain makes a chemical. That's why people be like, "Oh, I'm seeing God." You know, right. That chemical is made to ease you to death. You know what I'm saying?
Like for you to relax.
Relax. Your brain produces it naturally when you're about to die
only. So this one produces.
This people do it and they take that trip. And they say they talk to God, they talk to their parents, you know.
Oh my God.
When people do that, they come back. A lot of drug addicts do that because it says that it restarts your body. You could be a heroin addict, addicted. You go over there, you smoke that once. The trip, when you come back, you don't do drugs no more. You look at life completely different. You're a much better person. Mike Tyson says he does it a lot to talk to his ancestors.
That is crazy.
And it says it makes you connect back with your past. You see people and they talk. The people that you see that died, they'll tell you things that you just did yesterday. They'll be like, yeah, we're with you. We're watching.
Jesus.
That's if you're a good person. If you're a bad person,
they tell you bad things.
You face bad things.
That's what probably Toquicha did too.
It scares you into that when you come back, you start living life normal.
Because Toquicha, she's like a Dominican singer, and she used to get high as fuck, like high. One of the because Dominican people, they mostly like they coke. You know what I mean? They don't like
coke and beer.
You know, but you know, like Dominicans is not that heavy on drugs. Now they're getting heavy on drugs, but back then, no. You know, and she said she used to eat mushrooms. And when she ate mushrooms, she said that she used to go and come back, and then she used to come back good. Like half of the things that she do now is because they already let her know in that past that, you know, where she was at. And then when she came back to the world, like she did everything that she did. And I'm like, what the hell? But I think it was mushroom that she said that she ate.
Yeah.
So she used to go to another thing, and half of the things that she componed while she was high is because, you know, she was high. So then she already knew these things, learned them from being high, and when she was good, she remembered them and did it. Mm-hmm. And you should say she's singing with Madonna and everything now.
She probably did that one, the DMT. A lot of I'm gonna find out the Beatles used to. That's the name of it, DMT. You get it from a frog, but you have to go to Mexico or Peru, Guatemala, and you go there, and they actually is kind of like. They got like two kinds of niggas. They got the professional niggas, and then they got the hippie guys. But people watch. You just don't buy it and do it. No, you have to go somewhere. They have to make sure your body is okay. They watch you to make sure.
So it's like basically, it's like a doctor that you go.
Yes.
And you gotta go and meditate. How you say it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because being with my allergies, guy, I'm sorry. I have the craziest allergies.
Yeah, look at
you know. So bear with me. That is deep. Oh, so this is some real shit.
Yeah.
Tienes que sentirlo para después lo que tú quieras hacer. Escribirlo, documentarlo.
And they are so trust with this, like.
Look, you take a hit.
Oh, shit.
Mundo, siendo más potente incluso que el peyote, los hongos y 4 veces más que la ayahuasca.
Wow.
Este ser está íntimamente ligado a los ciclos de fertilidad del planeta. Es un ser nocturno y solo se encuentra en el desierto de Sonora. Al bufo alvarius. Entonces,
he goes get him, he squeezes it into that.
Pero si te das cuenta, no sufre ningún daño.
And then they put him back, you know.
Y es algo sumamente sencillo.
Wow. How did they even find out?
This is Indians back in the day.
They've been doing
this to reset. And you know, a lot of drug addicts were looking for a way, and they traveled to Mexico, where this is indigenous.
Cruzamos el desierto de Sonora hasta
Let
llegar
me
a
tell you,
Punta Checa,
Mexico,
donde vive una parte de la
Mexico.
comunidad.
Do a lot of good
ya había
stuff. They know a
un
lot in Mexico. There's a lot of good healing in Mexico. Look at him.
When people do this, they say, like, a lot of them say they travel outside of their body and they see the whole world. They see the universe. They see how we're all connected, how the universe, everything we do, they see it from like God's eye. They say they see it from like the outside. You see everybody. You see the suffering. You see the pain. You see the pollution. How the world. You look at the world and it's like not a person, but it's alive. And you start seeing like the world is damaging. You know what I'm saying? They see a lot of different things.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Gone. So nobody have died doing this? Do you know? No?
And this is something that's not addictive. You only do it like once. Most people that do it, they do it once a year.
To just elevate, just go and meditate. That's a meditation.
Mañana
Yeah.
vamos a
a la isla Tiburón que está acá enfrente y el abuelo Pancho y el doctor Octavio me van a dar de la medicina para ver de primera mano qué es lo que pasa, o sea, nunca.
Yeah, and then he's gonna tell
Un
you.
bufo alvarius. 4 reyes donde de las fauces de un sapo está saliendo una espiral. Este mismo espiral es el cabello del Tlaltecutli. Es una experiencia.
And look, it's like curly hair too.
How he's doing it.
Mi cuerpo se erizó y la luz del sol me atravesó como si fuera un líquido tibio y saliera por cada uno de mis poros.
Yo, man, how long do you be
Una
high
sensación
for?
de
Like,
bienestar
you
y
be in that
felicidad
15 minutes,
universe.
15 minutes, but the trip feels like hours.
En estos momentos
Oh,
que
wow.
soplan los 4 vientos.
That is
del
so
globo
crazy. I mean, honestly, I think that
que
shit would be
todos
cool.
ellos Son vida, salud.
You know what I'm saying?
bienestar,
15 minutes and you're not in
para que tú-
danger. They there with you. It's like
para
a
que tú
really meditation.
Yeah.
Because meditating with this little massage that they be giving you, that you'll be more fucked up when you come out.
When people come out of this, they're like, oh, I feel so good, so different.
And then you
feel
get
good, like I need
knowledge.
to do good in life. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of
Wow.
people, like I said, it's like, imagine you're about to die, and then you come back. You're gonna appreciate
You
life.
gotta say, yeah.
It's kind of the same way. You see it. He started to come down from the high.
Wow.
Veo al bufo alvarius puesto en un pedestal y veo a las personas rindiéndole una veneración y un culto, no al sapo, sino al beneficio que todo esto ha producido en sus vidas.
Pero tú tienes que ser valiente para que tú puedas llegar hasta ahí, a la cima. La sabiduría y el entendimiento ahí está.
La sabiduría y el entendimiento.
El 5-meo DMT definitivamente causa una experiencia profunda para quienes lo fuman. En mi caso, fue un viaje personal e introspectivo que duró más de 2 meses, incluyendo un par de viajes esporádicos.
Oye, ¿de qué 2 meses, 15 minutos?
Como muchas sustancias de este tipo, tiene el potencial de generar efectos positivos, pero también podría causar un tráfico ilegal o incluso un turismo negativo para la región.
Wow.
Aunque Octavio encontró en la sustancia producida por las glándulas del sapo una solución para sus propias adicciones y las de
They come out and they're like, yeah, man, I've been doing this thing, and you know, it woke me up. It woke me up. It helped me get, because he was a coke addict back in the day. You know,
Mike Tyson?
Yeah, very.
Really?
Yeah, big. That's what all his fights. And then Don King was stealing his money. Don King was throwing coke in front of his face and prostitutes, and he was stealing
For
from
him to be fucked up.
Yeah, he's keeping him
Yeah.
distracted.
Exactly.
While he was stealing from him.
Exactly.
But he still had that
And
addiction.
he crazy
that
because
addiction.
damn, he got to lose fights. Because women
That's when he
and
started-
drugs, when
that's-
boxing don't match.
That's when he started going downhill. That's when he started losing matches. You know, he lost his trainer that he started with, died. And then he got Don King, and then Don King just threw that. keep him blind, lost. But then, you know, he's like, I gotta get off this shit. You know, he lost his house, lost mad shit. He almost went bankrupt.
Yeah, I remember.
Started doing that shit, stopped the coke. All he does is smoke weed now. And he's getting his money. He has one of the biggest podcasts. Mike Tyson has one of the biggest podcasts right now.
I see
And
that.
You know,
And that's good. That's good for him. That's good.
He's talking. He's, you know, before he was never like that. And it was the drugs.
And he was so like rough with it, like mad at the world. He was mad at himself, I think.
Podcast. You know what I like about his podcast? He talks about his demons. And some of his demons are like my demons. He's like, now that I changed my life around, I'm no longer a fighter. He was like, sometimes people like want to start fights with me. And now I learned to walk away. But when I walk away, I feel like a bitch. I feel like a pussy.
Wow.
You know, like he starts crying. He's like, you know, this, what I'm
He went through a lot. He went through a lot.
What I'm conflicted with, this anger and me trying to control my anger. He's like, I'm scared of myself.
That's
the
crazy.
number one person I'm scared of is myself. That I let that anger get to me and my anger is going to blind me. But then at the same time, I'll be feeling like a little bitch. How I live now, how I carry myself now, because I'm not as aggressive. And I'm trying to teach myself.
That's so beautiful. Like, I don't know why people like to be so aggressive.
Yes.
Like, why are you so aggressive for? You should be thankful every time you wake up. Like, I mean, you have time, you got opportunity. Like, why are you mad? Like, if you wake up mad, that's what you're gonna attract. Mad and negativity. The whole day you're gonna be negative. Like, that's why every time I pray, and I also, when I wake up in the morning, I thank God that I'm alive. And I listen to music. Sometimes you need to listen to music from God, like that you could, you know, invite good energy. And it's not always all this craziness that we listen to that put us in such a place that it's like negative. You know what I mean? It's so sad. People are very mad. Like, I be like, why are you so mad?
Yo, not for nothing. I'm guilty of that too. You know, I think I'm antisocial. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with everybody. But that's because I used to be cool with everybody. I used to be a community nigga. Oh, hey, I used to get along with everybody, right? Everybody used to like being my friend. Before, I used to have money. I'm talking about money. 2 or 3 cars. Cadillac.
That's why they were there.
That's when I was living my life the wrong way. You know? And I was blinded. You know, I was in the streets. I was getting money in the streets. A lot of people around me. I'm popping bottles. We having a good time. You know, when my boys got into beef, like I told you, I like to fight. I like all that shit. So if I'm with you and somebody disrespects you, I tell you, fall back. I got this nigga and I'll fuck him up for you. That's what I like doing. I like fucking niggas up. So my first time, I caught a case for somebody. Soon as I went to jail, motherfuckers stop. Everything stops. When shit get real, motherfuckers stop.
Yep, some.
When you start changing your life around, they don't like, oh, you're not partying no more? You're not going to the club? I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I distance myself from people. The few people that I do have around me, like whenever I try to bring people, they fuck it up. They fuck it up. That's why the friends that I do have, these are loyal.
You've been amongst them.
You know what I'm saying?
You select them. It's like I got 3 too.
And the only reason they my man, because we've been through shit already.
Right.
And they were there.
Honestly, I'm like that. I'm like that too.
I used to have, I'm telling you, I used to have.
So I never
like I said,
like
when
that.
I was younger, I used to hang out here. I was friends with everybody in this motherfucker. Everybody. I was on that ratchet shit. I was on the let's drive through there, music blasting, let's bring bottle, let's drink outside, smoke outside. That's what I was on. I used to hang up. But then I grew up and I'm like, yo, that's not cool anymore, my nigga.
It gets boring. It gets boring.
You know what I'm saying? So
I think this beer is making me even worse.
So now like I try to get along with people here, but then I look at the mentality, and I always learn this too. I learned that if you want to make it to 10, You gotta surround yourself with people that are 10s, 9s, 8s,
even above.
You can't hang out with 1s talking about, I want to get to 10. No, you have to, you have to. You remember when you were a kid and they'd be like, tell me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are?
Yeah.
It's the same way.
Dime con quién andas y te diré quién eres.
So I started being like, I need to put myself around people that want to build businesses. That's what I need. I need people that want to level up. I need people that don't want to be employees. They want to be employers.
They want exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I need to surround myself with people like that. I know I don't talk like that. So you know what I started doing? When I worked at Applebee's is next to the hotels, which is next to an airport, right? Those hotels are expensive. Those are not $50 a night. Those are $250 minimum a night. $300, $450. It's usually $450 a night for them hotels, right? So a lot of those guys that used to go to that hotel, them hotels, were businessmen on business travel. Right. And they used to come to Applebee's and be like, yo, do you know where we could, grab a couple of drinks? And I used to tell them, Beef Baron is the bar that's right there. It's an old school bar. I started hanging out there because I know businessmen hang out there. You know who hangs out there all the time? Larry Holmes, the famous boxer, Larry Holmes.
What's the name? I need to go to that bar.
It's the Beef Baron. It's right next to Applebee's.
I gotta go there.
You know where Party City's at? You know
Yeah.
Al lado, a la esquina. And they just remodeled.
Where they be cooking it. They be cooking like all that beef and stuff.
Yeah, it's called Beef Baron, but it's a bar. But they do cook there, yes.
I never knew that there was a bar.
That's an older crowd. That's an older, sophisticated crowd.
Well, thank you for letting me know.
So I wanted to know how to talk more proper, how to carry myself in a more business manner. So I would go there and I would just have a beer or two. And the people next to me were older, 40 and plus.
Okay.
And with suits, And I talked to a couple of them. I talked to this one guy that ran a whole security company for like a rock band, a famous rock band.
Look at that.
And he was out here because they were doing Music Fest.
Look at that.
You know what I'm saying? And he was telling me about the travel life, how much they make. And those are the people I want to surround myself around. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't want to surround myself with a bunch of people that want to be tough and not do nothing. They just want to be tough and be regular. And no.
I cannot.
I need to surround. That's why Fetty wants to do his own thing. He got the music. He has his own music label.
Yeah.
Music label. He has
and
artists
he's so good. He's 6'6".
Yeah.
I think Fetty, he still got it. He could go ahead and do what he got to do with the music.
He's doing shows in New York. He's doing shows in PA. I believe this weekend coming up. His kids. He got a show for his kids. He got his kids too. He writes music for his kids, like kid music. Wow. Not shoot 'em up shit, but like it's called teen bop. It's like music for kids.
Good.
No curse words, none of that.
That's
music
good.
for kids. So he writes their stuff, produces their stuff. He got a show. They got a show, I believe, coming up either this weekend or next weekend in New York.
Good.
In Richwood, New York. I seen the flyer and I said, yeah, but he's doing his thing. And even though he has his thing going, he sees what I got going, and he's like, I want to learn that too.
Yeah.
I want to learn that. I want to know how I can put some of this shit into the music, tie it up, make it bigger. I like bringing people that I could brainstorm, that we could be like, yo, this, how we could level this shit up. How we gonna get to the money, nigga? How we gonna get to this bag? And we really sit here and we analyze things, and that's what I like. That's what I really like doing. When I meet people like that, nigga, I be like, yeah.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
Because you feel like they understand where you're coming from. Because sometimes, how you gonna hold a conversation with somebody that is not at the level of your brain?
And that's the problem I have. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes when my girl brings her friends over, they're on party mode. They're on drinking, talking shit, and partying. And I'm over here like this. And they just look at me like, he don't want to chill with us. He thinks he's better than us, and it's it's nothing like that. It's just I have my focus.
But we drink.
Yeah, we drink but they don't. How can I say?
They don't see that. They don't want to. We drink but we working.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. Okay.
They drink, hang out, not generate money. You know, it's just hanging out, which is completely fine. But me, if we not really talking about nothing, we just like, I'm not gonna sit here and imagine I invite you to drink over my house and I'm not streaming or nothing. I can't sit here and just drink with you and talk because I'm thinking, nigga, we could be doing this live right now.
Right.
That's how I think. You know what I'm saying?
Because you have ambition. And a lot of people don't have that, you know.
Yes.
A lot of time I see people.
And the way I am, it comes across wrong, but I don't mean wrong. And when I'm antisocial, it's just not that I don't like everybody, but you need to show me that you're kind of like me, so that then we can talk.
You could bond, yeah. But you know, I mean, it's a lot of people that don't want to do anything. Like they don't have. Sometimes I'm like, what do you like to do? Oh, like they just basically it's okay with going to work 9 to 5. There's nothing wrong with that because I'm a 9 to 5 person. But I'm saying like I do other hustles. I'm trying. I'm trying.
I believe everybody should have dreams and goals.
Right.
And I believe that.
Over there,
I'm
right
going with dating stuff. Okay, brother, we're going.
I'm gonna call Raquel. Okay, papi. I'm doing the street. Okay.
Adrian, Rachel said I gotta call Dave. I gotta go and make up brother, his sister. And
All right, listen. We're doing a podcast, bro.
Yeah, papi. Okay.
So she's gonna call Rachel. She's gonna get it. You can sit right there, bro.
money.
Oh, I don't have the word.
So.
My bad.
No.
Motherhood.
Yeah, that's how
You
it be,
see,
though.
guys, I'm still hustling. The kid is around. I got my son around, and we're still going for it. Okay?
You got my boy Chester in here. Chester.
Hey, Chester.
Yeah, Chef Flo is sick.
Yes, I have the craziest allergies, people. I'm so sorry.
Nah, but you know what I think it'll help
Look at
that?
this.
You know what I think it'll help that? Look, guys, Chef Flo, she's Dominican, right? Now, Dominicans have this homemade alcohol. It's homemade. It's moonshine. It's the Dominican moonshine.
Moonshine. I remember that when I was in Georgia.
Yeah.
Moonshine.
Moonshine is basically it's homemade alcohol. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about this, guys, listen. I'm gonna show you guys.
Mama Juana.
Right? You guys see them sticks? The alcohol sits in these sticks and it makes it stronger. You let it sit.
Yes.
This is something you just don't drink. You take a couple of shots. This shit clear your nostrils. Yeah, you need one, girl.
Yeah.
You need one. You open that. That's yours. You open it. You toast it. But you need one. That's gonna clear you up. Watch. You gonna.
Hey guys, we also have seafood one.
What? Seafood?
Yes, Mama Juana seafood for men's that are not all the way.
Oh, she talking about the one that. Oh.
So, just in case you could order these Mama Juanas, they make it instead of the sticks. These sticks are good too, but they also have.
But like, would they put shrimp or something?
Yeah, they put shrimp, they put lobster, they put crab, everything. They put everything inside. Then they put the rum, Dominican rum. You let it sit, but you always have to have it somewhere like cool and stuff. They don't have to deal with that. They have to cure it in order for then you could leave it out and stuff. So you need to know who you buy it, of course. But they also have seafood one. Like, who would have even thought about a seafood liquor?
Mama Juana, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
Yeah, because they say seafood is a aphrodisiac.
It is.
Yeah, that means to get a nigga horny and shit. So shit.
Or you could last longer or something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Oh, I wish you guys could smell this. Tacho, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mama Juan, if you guys ever go to the Dominican Republic, make sure that you guys ask for this. Okay? It's really good. It's not bad.
Yeah, that Mama Juana right here, because that's going to clear. Yeah, right now, girl. Yeah, she looking at me. Yeah, it's going to clear it up. Go ahead. You first. Yeah, look.
Wow. It's nice and soft. A little bit bitter, but that's just what it is because of the sticks. But it's really, really good.
Yeah, that stick. Yeah, it's like, nigga, shit. It's just like medicine. I don't know how to explain it. It's alcohol, but it's like medicine. Like,
hopefully this will open me up, you know, a little bit.
Look at that shit, got my nose going. Yeah, but yeah, nigga.
My God.
Yeah, I had a bag yesterday, and that shit clearing it up. That shit clearing it up.
Ooh,
I'm ready for another bag.
You went like, bah, bah, bah.
Yeah, because it sticks to the bag, so you gotta get that dust out. You gotta get it out. I don't know about these. Yo, I knew this one guy, right? That when he grows out his pinky nail just to scoop the coke out the bag.
Wow.
But then I'm looking, he's a cook too, and I'm like, nigga, you got fucking ranch underneath that nail. You sniffing ranch? All this shit.
Yeah, maybe that nigga be putting a little season with that now.
Right? Like, bro.
People be like, damn, I like this food. That shit probably got crack on it.
Yo.
Yeah, it has some coke.
Yo, how about, did you ever, like me, when I was growing up, there was always, you knew who smoked weed because they had long nails. To crack it open.
Yo, for real, they look yellow and everything.
Yeah, bro, listen. And I never understood that, nigga, because I crack a Dutch. I crack it. Nigga, I don't got no long nails. You don't need nails to crack a fucking Dutch.
Listen, with a Dutch, even if I don't have nails, because I know, guys, I do not have nails. I'm a woman, but my fingers, they the worst for a woman. But thanks to my dad. Thank you, Dad. Thank you.
Listen, but you
but
know,
I be using the knife. I be like, crack, crack.
that's what I'm saying, but
I lick it or something.
Listen, you're an active woman. Like, a guy should never judge you on your nails. Oh, she ain't got her nails done. Nigga, because I was sweeping, mopping, cooking, doing laundry. Nigga, I was doing what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. You understand me?
Yeah.
So, you ever see a girl that's all done up and nails off?
I
Bitch,
can.
you're lazy. I could tell you don't lift a fucking thing.
I can. Like, honestly, when I was younger, oh yeah, Melissa Lopez had to have her nails done, everything done. But you know, it gets tiring sometimes. And then I don't want to go and do my dishes and clean and stuff. And I gotta be careful. Like, hey, I cannot do this here because the nail. No, I'm too like
too active. You're too active.
And I'm over here like,
in things.
and I gotta do it. I cannot just be like, I no puedo, let's no. I gotta. I like to move. So it is what it is. And then I be seeing like people with money for real. They don't do their nails. You see like good actors. You see women, high class women. They even barely have their nails painted. That's crazy. Yeah. If you ever go see a movie, you see people with dope. They don't have nails. You know what I mean?
Same thing with rich men. Like men that are rich and powerful. These niggas, you don't see these niggas with Versace, like real. We're talking
you don't
about,
see them with chains
because it's different levels of being rich. There is.
Right.
There's like the millionaire. You know, usually the millionaire, 2 millionaires. You know, those guys around from the 1 to the 5 million. Those guys are the ones that spend on chains and they look. But then when you start getting to the higher tax bracket,
you know that looks ghetto.
We talking about the niggas that make 20 million a year.
Right. It looks ghetto.
Million a year.
And they know.
These men don't do that. Only thing expensive they have is their house and their car. But they got some Walmart jeans on. They got some New Balance, you know, them old school dad shoes.
Right.
You know,
they don't care about that.
They don't care because, and I learned this. Me growing up, I learned this quick, man. I learned this. I grew up in a time where You needed to look good as a man. You needed to have Jordans. That's what girls liked. They liked you to flash your money. You needed to look good, all this. And then when I started getting locked up, I started seeing what really matters. I'm like, with my first time coming out of jail, like I said, I used to buy every pair of Jordans. I used to be fresh. Then when I came out of jail, I'm like, everything that I looked at that was important to me was like children's toys. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, the clothes don't make the man makes the clothes. I wanted to get to that point.
Right.
I want to get to the point. I want to level myself up as a man. That no matter what the fuck I wear,
you still look good.
You gonna make that shit look like $1 million. You know what I'm saying? To have that power, for you to be a person and put something on and give it more. That's what I want to get to. I don't want the clothes to make me.
Right.
I don't want to be the less, and then I put the clothes, and then the clothes brings me up. No, I'm up here. I put the clothes on. Clothes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Clothes don't make me or break me. So now I don't. Yeah, I got like 2 pairs of Jordan. I got. In reality, I got 4 pairs of sneakers. I got like 2 pairs of Jordans. My other ones are like New Balance.
I love New Balance. The New Balance that are coming out now, those
nice,
shits is like, I'll be like, damn, I could definitely rock those. Because I'm not a sneaker girl. I'm baby hill. Baby hill. But you know, I'm getting a little older. I'm tired. So I'll be like, damn, I could definitely put a dress and put sneakers. Oh, we do with that. Fix my face real good, chilling, perfume. That's all you need. Honestly, men don't even like all that extra either.
They don't. But the thing is with you girls is, you girls already have a body. You girls could shop anywhere. You could buy a $5 dress.
And look good.
And
it's harder.
It's harder.
Yeah.
It's way like fashion for guys
very
that's
hard.
cheap. Doesn't look that good.
It's so tacky.
It's the way, it's the way you gotta make it work. But for girls, I've noticed that. Girls, man, you girls have so much clothes you girls could get. And like the cheap shit could compare to the high end shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it looks you like a lot of girls were buying off of fashionnova.com. Fashion Nova, that's
and
like
Fashion Nova is expensive now. When she came in, she'd wear like bang, smack them. Now shit, you get an outfit for $10. All my bathing suits are for let me tell you this story. Let me tell you this story. Yo, I went to a boat, right? To a cruise. I bought maybe like 7 bathing suits from Shein. Let me tell you. Thank God that I bought maybe like 5 other bathing suits in different areas, right? I had those there. So I took like maybe 10, 7, maybe 15 bathing suits. When I went in that boat, because we went to the Bahamas, everybody in there had 1 bathing suit of the ones that I had. I said, oh shit, I'm not wearing that one. Oh shit, mira esta. So then, even in my own crew, because it was 11 of us that went, they also said, mierda, mira, she got my bathing suit. Oh, that one got my bathing suit. Everybody and their mother bought bathing suits from Shein in that boat. Thank God that I bought my little other things. Like I used to like unmatch it up, like wear a black bathing suit and then put something else on the top, but not put everything that is from Shein. Why? Because it's so cheap. Like, bro, honestly, $5, $6, $10, beautiful bathing suits. But everybody there had them. I was like, no.
That kind of happened to me on some thug shit, right? So on, Temu came out. So I'm on Temu. I saw a ski mask. The ski mask I wear with the little broken heart on it. I bought it on Temu. I started streaming. Niggas started, yo, you got that off Temu. I saw that shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they on it. They on it. They on about the lights, too. They told me already. They told me about that girl. They're like, yo, I seen that girl on Temu.
Where you got that? Wait, on Temu, too? Damn, Temu, okay.
Yeah,
we keep it down over here.
Yeah, but I got that because of the chat. See, shout out to you guys. Because I was sitting here and I'm like, yo, I gotta upgrade this shit. And I'm live. And they're like, yo, what do you need? The Chester and Turbo, like, yo, what do you need? I'm like, shit, nigga, I want to get more lights.
Right.
They're like, yo, how much are they? Like, look them up. How much is the price? I said, nigga, I go on Temu. I get them cheap. So we went on Temu. They started picking it out. Yo, put that in the cart. Put that in the cart. And then they send me the money, and I got them, man. Shout out to them.
Oh, nice.
See,
Good
like,
job, guys. Thank you.
I like this because not only am I growing, like, I don't look at this as my shit. I look at this as our shit.
And it really is.
When I grow, we grow. Because you guys, I look at this like a house.
And if it's not because of that, it's nothing.
I put the house needs 1,000 bricks.
Uh-huh.
I put 600 bricks. They put 400 bricks. This is your house too. You know what I'm saying? You guys help build this. You guys make this look how it's looking. You guys, when you guys send donations, the programs, like I said, the programs where I put my face on it, thumbnails, the music, nigga, anything you could think of, it's because of you guys. You guys help this channel grow. You guys help this channel look better. I just bought a new camera. This camera right here, shout out to you guys. See, I had this one.
Good.
Remember it was grainy before? It was real grainy before. Now it looks a lot better. You guys send the donations, I save them up. We get new cameras. You know what I'm saying? We upgrade everything around here. We upgraded microphones. Now what I gotta do is I want to get. You see what I got? This.
Get another one.
I want to get at least 3 more over here, just in case we have extra guests.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And we should. We definitely should.
You know what I'm saying? But little by little, like these things, they cost about the cheapest one I could find $10. But a nice one, this one was like 15.
But like the whole thing?
This, not the mic, just the arm.
And then the mic?
Not the mic.
Okay.
So.
Oh. No, you don't have it. Ask Anthony, go. Ask him to give you one. I'm gonna call him.
So yeah, so everything we changing everything around here. Everything upgrades, you know. And like I said, I throw my don't think I'm using just y'all money, nigga. I'm throwing my money on here too, man. I'm throwing my money on here too. It's K Richards. Damn, man. Damn, he left. See, I didn't see the message off of Kick because I don't get the report on it. That's what's up, man. Yeah, we growing on Kick too. Kick is another platform.
Really?
I gotta teach you about. This is where the money's at.
Kick.
This is where the money is at. Kick. Out of everywhere, Kick is where it's at, and we're almost there. We're almost there. Where I need 75 followers. We're at 63 right now. 75, and we can start subscriptions. We could start making money automatically. 95.5.
Wow.
We get 95. They take 5%. That's it. YouTube is 70-30 right now.
Wow.
Twitch is like 60-40 right now. 60 goes to the content creator, 40 goes to them.
So Kick is doing it then.
Kick is doing it.
Yeah.
Kick is doing it. And like I said, YouTube, you need 1,000 followers. Kick, you only need 75. Only 75.
So if I will be doing my stuff in Kick, like my YouTube channel, instead of YouTube Kick, it's the same thing?
You could do both.
Wow.
You gotta look at it like that. Look at it like that.
Oh,
like,
no, be at every platform.
Yes. Think about separate checks.
Yeah.
Don't just think, okay, I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna put it on Kick. I'll get a check off of Kick. But then you could be like, I could clip it and I could put it on YouTube too.
No, but I would have been good because I have like, I don't even know how many subscribers. I have a few subscribers in my YouTube channel.
You almost at 100 subscribers. You are almost at 100 subscribers. Hold on. Make sure you guys go follow Chef Flo Let me put the link in the chat right now. Let's see if it goes through. Okay, there we go.
Hopefully, I know it's in Spanish too, but
make sure you guys go follow her channel. Yeah, let's go look at it. I'll tell you how much subscribers you got right now. 94. You're 6 subscribers away from 100.
Yep. So basically, if I would have been in Kick, right?
Kick is where it's at. The only thing about Kick, the only thing about Kick is the videos ain't forever. Just like Twitch, your videos stay up there for like 90 days.
Oh wow! But you made money faster.
Yes, they stay on there for like 90 days, and that's it. Kick is usually made for live streaming mostly.
Okay.
Live streams. You know what I'm saying? If you get about 1,000 viewers every time you go live, you get 1,000 viewers, right? They'll pay you like a job weekly.
Wow.
And they're not paying $200 a month. No. Niggas is making about 2,000. People with just 1,000 people watching them. Just 1,000 people watching them. Not sending them money. Just watching them. They make about 500 a week.
Not bad. That's not bad at all. That's a good extra income. Definitely. Like a lot of people don't even make that a week nowadays in their jobs, and they be busting their butts. You know what I mean? So
that's what I'm trying to get to, man. That's what I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to get my Kick popping. It's been going though, man. This dude, he was typing and I didn't even read the message. He puts, "Hey, how are you doing today? How's your stream going? That's good, man. What's your favorite game? Oh, that's nice, man. By the way, I do some crazy art stuff."
Oh, nice.
So I get a lot of people in here that tune in and they try to sell me shit.
Oh,
but I already got a team.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like they try to do you know what I was telling you about your cover art for your YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Your logo. People come in here, yo, I could do your logo. I could do it. And
okay.
They want to, niggas be like, nigga, send me $90. And I'll be like, my nigga, I have this already. I do this already. Hey, no disrespect, but I'm good. I'll pass on it.
Yeah.
You know, but I like to keep them in mind, though. I like to, you know.
Or pass the word.
You know. I like to see people grow. Yo, another thing, too. You know what's another thing that makes me you know how I was talking about me being antisocial? Me being a street nigga, I go by street rules. Right? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna paint a scenario for you. Tell me, what do you think about this? So there's a guy that back in the day, back in 2000, it was only like one barber shop in this town, Allentown, Bethlehem. It was only like 2 barber shops that were like street, that'll cut your hair good. The rest of the barber shops were white people that don't know, you know, they don't know about fades. They don't know about none of that. He wanted to be down with, so, you know, he's cool with everybody. They start selling drugs out the barber shop. The feds come. Everybody gets locked up. Right? Everybody get like 15 years, 10 years. This nigga did like 4 and comes home. And then people start saying the first guy that came home, they're like, yo, he's a rat. He ratted on all of us.
Right.
That's why we locked up. This nigga comes out of jail, right? He starts doing scams. You know, the cell phone scams. Oh, can you get a cell phone for me? I'll give you $500. Just go get get iPhones underneath your name, you know?
Yeah.
And then I'll go sell the iPhones for like $1,000. I'll break you off. He was into that scam, right? Then he was into selling DVDs, bootleg DVDs. He was into selling cars. Then he starts doing community work, right? He starts doing things. He's making money, but he knows the street niggas, they're going to come for him.
Right.
So he says for Mother's Day, yo, all the mothers out there, pull up to the park. I'm grilling, I'm doing hot dogs, burgers, just to give back to the moms, man. The moms come out. And the moms go over there, they're eating the hot dogs. Oh my God, you're so nice. Or the kids going back to school, we're going to do a book bag drive.
Nice.
Give book bag to the kids. Right? He has an event. Mother's Day. You have a generator. Your dad has a generator. You know, a generator that makes the power to light shit up.
Uh-huh.
Your dad has it. Your dad's 73 years old. You tell your dad, yo, this guy, he's willing to rent the generator. Your dad tells him $200, you know, he could rent it. If he wants to buy it, $400, right? This nigga picks up the generator, doesn't give the money, picks up the generator. You know, they didn't collect the money right away because he's doing something nice. You know what I'm saying? This nigga never returned the generator. Then your man starts calling him.
Right.
Yo, what's up with the generator? Oh, fuck you, nigga. You bitch ass nigga. That shit was broken. If it was broken, why you never reported it back to the guy? When you turned it on, why didn't you message him like, yo, this shit ain't working?
Right.
Why do you still have it in your possession?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then I'm seeing how he's buying people off and people fall for it. He's a fucking snake. He's a fucking chota. He buy your kids a book bag and that's okay now?
Yeah, just because of that, because he gives.
Most of the town rocks with this nigga. And I'm looking at this whole town like, y'all a bunch of fucking suckers, my nigga. A bunch of fucking sellouts, my nigga. This nigga's a wolf in sheep's clothing. Around y'all niggas, around your kids.
Oh, that's what people like.
And I've seen people that I've respected fall in line with him. Make me look at niggas in disgust. This is why I don't rock with this town. This town, at the end of the day, when it comes down to morals and principles in this town, and everything, I go by statistics. Do you know why I don't and I shouldn't get along with niggas in here? This right here, where we at right now, especially Bethlehem, 5 points, highest snitch rate. You know why? Why you think 5 points is mostly them Puerto Ricans, straight out of Puerto Rico, don't speak no fucking English? Why? Because they snitched on somebody out there. They either go to fucking Bethlehem, Allentown, or they go to New York. And they try to hide. When they fuck shit up in their country, they come over here.
Yeah.
Snitches hiding away from that shit. Yeah. But I don't know why. Here's where they go.
They hide.
When they snitch and they act, yo, where should I go? People tell them, Allentown, Bethlehem. It's a high snitch rate out here. A lot. Everywhere there's snitches. But out here, it's like a breeding ground for snitches. A breeding ground.
They might be like,
mentality.
Yo, 6ix9ine, go over there.
And I got mad. Listen, I got mad when the shit happened with 6ix9ine. Because everybody in the town, oh, fuck a snitch. And I said it on Facebook. Y'all niggas is talking about fuck a snitch, but then you go party with one. You go party, you know your boy snitched, and you still partying with this nigga. But then you want to get mad at 6ix9ine, my nigga? And you want to talk about no snitching? Oh, because it's your boy, you want to look the other way.
Right,
nigga.
Yo.
It don't make sense. This town is fucking, and this is why I don't feel. You know how I really feel? I feel like a dog, and animal control caught me, right? And they throw me in the cage, but in the cage is a bunch of fucking birds. It's a bunch of pigeons. It's a bunch of crows. I'm a dog. I go, whoop, whoop. These niggas, they're birds. We can't relate. We cannot relate. And I learned I need to distance myself from people. Because I know I'm a dog. You start hanging around with birds, you start catching feathers yourself.
Yeah.
You start acting like a bird.
Yep.
You understand me?
Yep.
So I know my kind, and I try to stick to my kind. But I notice in this town, it ain't too many dogs. There's a lot of birds. A lot of birds. A lot of men. We're not talking about women. We're talking about men. Men out here, just in the Lehigh Valley, ABE, niggas ain't, nah.
And they pussies and shit.
They not like that. Everybody's tough, and I always said this. My first time I went to jail.
I don't know who's that. Give me a sec. A sec.
That flow right back, y'all. Gotta go handle someone outside. Yeah, right? I'm gonna make we'll get to that. We just waiting on Chef Flo. She's handling nigga the kids. The kids always want to come in. Yeah, she's sick. Yeah, she gotta take another shot. That shit gotta clear her sinuses. Yeah, she coming. Yeah, she had to go handle some with her son.
Hello, I'm back. I just had to do something real quick.
That flow is back. Yeah, so like I was saying, my first time that I really started waking up, I used to think all the street niggas, we all follow the same rules. No snitching, you don't act like a bitch.
Right.
You know, a man hits you, you're supposed to hit him back no matter what. You know what I'm saying? You never take a hit from anybody.
Not even play it.
I used to think every man used to carry themselves like that. When I went to jail, the niggas that say all that tough, everybody could talk tough. This is why my name's convict. I follow jail rules. There's a difference between a convict and an inmate. You understand me? An inmate goes in there, yeah, nigga, I did this. A convict, we're more structured.
Right.
We don't, before I fight you and you're an inmate, I'm gonna pop off at the COs. You understand me? The niggas that treat us like shit. The niggas that tell you bend over and squat. Know what I'm saying? The niggas that come in and rage your shit and flip your mattress and fuck your pictures up and look at you and smirk at you. Those is the ones I pop off first. A lot of motherfuckers in jail are inmates. They get tough with other inmates. Nigga, I'll fuck you up. Then the CO come by, be like, shut the fuck up and close the gate. And they close the gate. You understand me?
Yeah. So it's like a difference.
It's a difference between an inmate and a convict. A convict, we go against the system. If we gotta correct the inmate, we're gonna correct them. But it's us against them.
Okay.
It's us against them. If I gotta fight you, nigga, we could fight all fucking day. I'll fuck you up. But that same energy I have with you, I'ma have with the fucking CO.
Right.
Or CO, whoever, the sergeant, cops. The same way I tell you, suck my dick, I'm going to tell that nigga suck my dick.
But they don't do that.
They don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
I move completely different. And when I went to jail, the first time I went to jail, I went for attempted homicide. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting in there facing 20 years and I'm quiet. Shaved my head, bald and everything. I was getting ready to go upstate already. And I see guys with lesser charges. Niggas that'll be home in 2 years. The judge is like, you know you're looking at 2 years. Nigga, the whole shit changes. All that gangster shit, all that, yeah, I'll shoot you. All that shit goes out the fucking window.
Huh.
Goes out the fucking window. That's when niggas start snitching. People are scared to do time.
They are?
People are scared to be locked up. They're so scared of this shit. They would rather snitch than do time in jail. Like, I don't give a fuck. Jail don't scare me. Jail does not scare me at all.
So basically, you'd rather stay your time because you know what you was doing. You from the street, you don't understand the code.
If I could get away with it, I get away with it, but not on no snitching shit. Cause I've beat a couple of cases. Like I said, that attempted homie, I beat it. I beat that shit. Then I'm looking, and when they take you to court, they take all of y'all just sit there and you watching other inmates go up first. And you see them up there in front, and the judge reads them everything they got locked up for and what they're facing. Once the judge says you're facing this, and you see it in their face, it changes.
Right? Of course. I mean, I would have been bugging too. Like.
But then when you with the street shit, you can't. You can't. When you claim you a gangster, you gotta be ready for this shit.
Yeah. You gotta be ready for that job. You signed up for that.
You know karma's coming. You know you do wrong. You know karma's coming back around.
Right.
It might come back 1,000 different ways. But when it does come your way, don't be a coward.
Right.
That's what makes you a man. Facing your repercussions for your consequences.
Yeah.
I did this. All right, y'all got me. Y'all got all the evidence against me. Let's do this. Ija.
Not no more.
But that woke me up to be like, yo, I thought this nigga was bad. And it changed my whole, it was like finding Santa Claus ain't real. When I'm like, yo, these niggas ain't, that's what made me, when I came out of jail, I stopped fucking with niggas. Cause I used to think like,
they were
niggas, yo, they'd be like, yo, let's go shoot these niggas up. All right, nigga, let's go. Pick me up. Now I know I'm the only nigga in the car that's really standing on business. The rest of them know. If they know they could get away with it, they'll do it. But then when they get caught, they act like bitches.
They be like, I didn't do that. It wasn't me. That was him. I was just in the car. Yeah. And
it's just, I learned that so much about men in general. Then I started being like, especially out here, I started doing my research. I found out that especially them Puerto Rican, them niggas that be snitching in Puerto Rico and shit, on the bichotes and shit, them niggas come to fucking 5 points. That's when most of them niggas go, 5 points, bro. This is why niggas get caught up in here and cops let these niggas go. You snitch, they'll let you go and they'll tell you.
They give it, you give it them what they want.
And now, supposedly, they're paying niggas too to be snitching.
Oh, they gotta pay, yeah.
They're paying niggas to snitch. So that's why so many people are getting arrested out here. And out here, I did my research too. In Pennsylvania, I've only committed violent crimes. This is a Commonwealth state. A Commonwealth state means they make up their own rule, right? Pennsylvania is high on teen deaths of heroin, fentanyl. So they make specific laws that say, okay, you get caught with cocaine, we're going to give you a lot of years.
Right.
But if you get caught with cocaine in New York, it is not going to be the same amount of time you're going to get in Pennsylvania. Commonwealth states, depending on what it is. If you go to a Commonwealth state and they have a lot of gun violence, they're going to make it that if you get caught with an illegal firearm, you automatically going to do 10 years.
Yeah.
So a lot of people come to Pennsylvania because it's money, heroin, money, cocaine. It's hella money. A $20 bag of cocaine in New York, you could sell it out here for 80. So a lot of people come out here, but they don't do their research on the law. Commonwealth state.
Because if they caught you in here,
if you're gonna hustle, if you're gonna sell drugs, you go to the state that criminalizes you the least for that. You have to be smart. When I moved out here as a drug dealer from New York. When I moved out here, I was a teenager with gold teeth, an afro, and I was hustling. When I moved in with my dad, and my dad had a house, I said, I don't need to sell drugs anymore. My dad has money. I didn't sell drugs to be popular. I sold drugs in New York because I lived in a 1-studio apartment my whole life with my mom. I grew up poor.
Yeah.
When I moved in with my dad, I don't need to do this. When I moved out on my own, when I was like 17, right?
Uh-huh.
I was thinking about hustling, but I did my research. Commonwealth state, you know.
So you was already 17 when you was here?
I moved out here when I was like 14, turning 15.
Oh, wow. So
15.
you've been out here for a while.
Yeah, since the towers fell, since 2001.
Wow.
Yeah, the year after the towers fell, that's when I moved.
Yeah, because that's
here.
why I don't know too much here. I don't have that many time. I only have like 7 years. 2017 is when I came here. So I don't have a long time here.
Yeah, so I've been here and I'm seeing like we're getting a lot of people. Before it wasn't too many people from New York. It wasn't.
Because life was good back then on New York, but now everything is too much. So they escaping. Like you should see Wilkes-Barre. There's nothing in Wilkes-Barre, and a lot of people from New York are making businesses in Wilkes-Barre, and they just coming from New York, going over there, getting everything set, doing restaurants, doing business, lounges, and all that, and also watching the money. You know what I'm saying? They go from New York, boom, let's put a business in Wilkes-Barre. We could watch the money right there. A lot of motherfuckers, Dominicans, are doing that big time. Like they have hella money from the drug in New York or even New Jersey or
you know
Boston.
What's the main hub for Dominicans? I'm gonna tell you the main hub, Hazleton.
That's full.
Hazleton,
That's like
I'm talking about. I used to be in.
And they getting hot, so that's why they go.
I used to be in Hazleton.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I've been here since 2001. I was in Hazleton like 2010. I was out there, like living out there. I was out there in the streets. I was homeless for a couple of months. I was robbing motherfuckers out there. But yeah, I used to be turning a lot of Dominicans.
Redding is off the hook too.
Redding.
Redding is off the hook. Dominicans is taking over. Because over here is more Puerto Ricans. You know, and Philly too, more Puerto Ricans. But in Hazleton and Wilkes-Barre and Redding, Dominicans is controlling that. Definitely is.
You know what? Talking about that Wilkes-Barre, I gotta make a trip to Wilkes-Barre. I got one of my New York niggas, my nigga Nameless. He moved out there, man. A nigga I knew from New York, like a real stand-up, solid dude. And he was like, yo, I gotta get away from that. And this is another thing, too, that I don't like about New York niggas, too. See, I changed. I moved out here, and I saw it was better living.
It is.
So you adapt to the better living.
Right.
The problem is with a lot of people from New York and all these other places, or street ghetto places, when they come here, they still have that same mindset. You know
I cannot live in New York.
They want to do the same thing they were doing in New York. They just want to do it here. And you can't. You have to move differently.
Yeah.
You can kind of do, but you have to move. You have to adapt.
Yeah.
You cannot make the state adapt to you. You gotta adapt to the state.
Right, because this is how we live, basically.
And that's why most of them fuck up. They come over here. This is better living. You know what I'm saying? What you have here, you didn't have in New York. Let's act educated. It's like the way I look at it, it's like when somebody's that lives in a ghetto, right? And they drink 40s outside, smoke weed outside, music blasting outside. It's a party outside, right? Let's say they win the lottery. $5 million and they buy a mansion. They buy a mansion in Beverly Hills, right? And then they try to do that same shit over
It's
there.
not gonna happen.
Drinking 40s. And then you got these rich people. That's why they call the cops.
Yeah,
Like, yo,
it's not gonna happen.
it's a certain way you gotta carry, especially when you start leveling up in life.
Yup.
You need to carry yourself accordingly, according to the level.
Right. Because you want to be at this level. Because when you didn't buy a house where you live, whether you got bad money, buy a $300,000 house and you be okay, you fit in. But no, you want to buy a Beverly Hills. So how you gotta think that you gotta do the same there than other places? It's like me. I went to a party on the weekend. I was like, all right, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? We in the backyard. We chilling. We drinking. Liquor go, liquor comes. Liquor go, liquor comes. I'm chilling. I'm dancing. But I'm with my people. We are having a motherfucking blast. Okay? We having a blast. Nobody looking at you. Nobody's like, oh no, this one is doing this. This one is doing that. Or da 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 da. I know that I could drink in there. Like, I know if I get fucked up or tipsy, they got me.
You're good.
I'm good. They're not going to criticize me because they know that I drink and I'm there for that. That's exactly the reason I'm there for. Now, I go to high places because I've been to a lot of beautiful places, nice places. I know how I need to act. I know that this is my enemy in there. I'm not going to be able to drink more than 2 little things of, and I don't drink liquor when I go out to those places. I mean, let me get a little champagne, let me get a nice little white wine, and be nice and collective. Why? Because I know my level. Because I know I'm around people they do not party like Melissa parties.
Mm-hmm.
But I also want to live that life. You know what I mean? Because just because I could be ghetto doesn't mean that I cannot be also elegant. And I'm very elegant with a lot of things.
Perfect example is, when men say, I want a woman to be a freak just for me, a freak in the bed for me. But then when we out in public, you carry yourself accordingly.
Right.
But then when we back home, you ratchet, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying? You can be okay. But when we out in public, we got to carry, especially like I said, you get around these high power people, high power couples and shit like that. You see, the woman is a reflection of the man.
Yeah.
So if I'm a businessman, right, and I own my business, and another business owner invites me to his house, a party, and it's a bunch of business owners in there, a bunch of millionaires in there, I'm gonna make sure you're dressed the right way. You're not gonna be dressing like a slut.
You cannot have tights on. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna be dressing because you're also a reflection of me.
Of course.
Also, women need to learn not to be too flirtatious or to be too out there because they can be taken the wrong way. They do not
like that. They will take it the wrong way.
Especially when your man and you over there talking to everybody in the party and you're not next to your man.
They gotta be observing all that, all your steps.
Yup.
Because they gotta say, let me see how she's doing.
Yup.
Because all eyes gonna be on you, because especially if you knew. If you knew and their little thing, all eyes on you and how you act.
Yup.
Like back in the days, it was even tougher than now.
Tougher than that.
Now anybody has money. Anybody could be a business person. Back then, it was very hard to become a business person.
And the thing is too that now there's a lot of especially with this whole internet thing, streaming, the way people are becoming millionaires with all this shit, right? I've learned that now you could be the nerdiest nigga, but if you got that money behind you, the rich is still gonna want to be around you. If you know how to generate money on your own.
They don't give a fuck how fucked up you act. You got money.
They just want to be next to you.
They don't give a fuck because they know.
Clout, if you got that fame.
They even say it in the songs. All you need is clout.
They take a picture with you just for the clout.
And they don't even care about you. They be like, look at this dumbass nigga. But I'm still going to take a photo because it's going to give me money as well.
It's so many
Because remember, they only think about making money. Rich people, they don't got time. Sometimes I be like, damn, it should be crazy to have money too. Because some people want to have money, but
they're not ready for the problems.
They're not ready.
I know the problems.
Because money could get you in a lot of trouble. All right? You got to be prepared to have dough. You need to know what you're doing. Because you're not going to have a life. Do you know half of these people, we live more than them? Do you know that these people have a beautiful mansion with 7 pools and they don't even use their tub?
I was gonna tell
They
you.
don't even sit at their table to eat. Like, why would I don't want to have money like that.
To just have
Other
it just so it
people
can look
enjoy
good.
it more.
And then you
a
do.
maid probably will be like, my boss is not gonna be here today. Bring some nigga and enjoy your jacuzzi, your motherfucking pool,
Yeah.
more than you.
More than you, yeah.
So you gotta know what you ask for.
I was watching this thing about Beyonce. Oh my God, let me tell you. This whole Puff Daddy thing.
Bro, Puff Daddy, that shit is going ballistic.
Nah, but it's going down.
Puff Daddy gay as hell. I can't even believe
No,
that
you're
Puff
looking
Daddy.
at that, but it's deeper than that. It's
No, I know.
No,
He's in big trouble.
No, it's deeper. It's not even him. Supposedly, the reason the feds ain't locking him up yet is because he's working with them to
He
give
working with other people.
No. Listen to what I'm about to say. He's working with the feds because he's telling the feds, don't lock me up. I can give you Jay-Z on a murder. On a murder.
So now he's that shit too.
Nigga. Aaliyah.
Oh.
Aaliyah. You know Aaliyah?
No,
Singer?
I heard that JC said to kill her.
Yes, Aaliyah died in an airplane. Supposedly malfunction, right?
Yeah.
Jay-Z wanted to get with Aaliyah first. Aaliyah turned him down.
Yeah.
Says, no, I like Dame Dash, his manager.
Yeah.
Right? He didn't like that rejection.
Yep.
So he had her manager put her on a private jet.
Right.
He was like, yo, I got the jet. Have her fly on a jet.
And he did everything he did.
She died on the jet.
Yeah.
And then he's been looking at Beyonce since she was 16. He groomed her, molded her into his image.
Right.
Supposedly there's tapes of threesomes, Beyonce, Puffy, and he's going to give everything. He's going to give them more information because everything was recorded in his house. Supposedly, allegedly, he's going to give the conversation that he had about the hit. And he had another woman that was pregnant while he was with Beyonce when she came out with Lemonade.
That's free.
He had
because you know Free never for BET. You remember Free?
Yeah, that's the reason Free is no longer on BET.
Because they disappeared Free because she was pregnant from JC.
But it was another girl before Free that was pregnant.
Yeah.
She died while she had the baby, and she was gonna expose everything.
Get out of here.
She was gonna expose it. It was about to hit the media, and then she died. But she was gonna expose Jay-Z, like, yeah, I've been sleeping with him. I'm having a child. So it's like 3 murders supposedly that Jay-Z had to do with. Know what I'm saying?
Okay, but what Puffy is doing this with you? So JC is working with Puffy.
They're all billionaires.
Some other people is also working together.
They're all doing dirt. They all
I
do
heard
dirt.
a white guy too.
They all do dirt, and they all help each other out.
Yeah.
Like, yo, you know somebody that could do this for me? I need a favor done. Oh yeah, you know. And then, you know, yo, Puffy tells him, yo, I need a couple of people over here. Jay-Z, yeah. So supposedly that's what's going on with Jay-Z, man. And that he's been fucking with minors since the beginning. Foxy Brown, the song he got with Foxy Brown a long time ago. Ain't no nigga like the one I got. No one could love me better.
Yep.
She was 16.
At that time?
At that time.
She looked old as fuck.
Yes. A lot of these.
All these girls
and they're
look
getting
at
R. Kelly. They're getting at R. Kelly and all this shit. But these niggas been doing it too. But he's just protected. And another thing is too, the reason why Dame Dash also stopped fucking with Jay-Z, because this is facts, and 6ix9ine exposed this. Jay-Z told Dame Dash, yo, I'm gonna hire this girl, Lisa Perez or Des Perez, something like that, right? She is a snitch, a DEA informant that worked in the music industry before Jay-Z, and the cartel was trying to get her to peddle drugs. She was peddling drugs for the Mexican cartel. She got caught. And they let her go if she gave up the cartel. She gave up the cartel. and she works for Rock Nation right now. She's like the top person. She's close to Jay-Z. When Meek Mill got in trouble in jail, Jay-Z got him out because of Lisa. Bobby Shmurda, another rapper, had problems in jail. Jay-Z put the word in. Lisa Perez gets him out. So he has people in the system working. Like these people are covering things up.
Like even
it's so corrupted.
Everybody working. Everybody, trust me, everybody is working. Everybody.
So that whole thing is like, yeah, it's going deeper. The longer it takes, they go down deeper, and they found out more information.
I saw what the beating that P. Diddy did to, what's her name?
Cassie.
Yeah. I said, what?
But you know why he's not in jail for that? Because they settled.
They already divorced, right?
No. They settled out of court. Like, you remember when she sued him?
Yeah.
He was like, I'll give you this money. And that went away. But then other people started talking. But once you go to court and you settle and you're like, I'll rather take the money.
It's a wrap.
He can't get charged for it. Even if the footage comes out, you can't press charges on him. You can't press charges on him no more because you took the money. You understand?
Do you know something?
So that's why they not coming for him.
I used to, because when Diddy was out there, I was very young. I wasn't that old. I was probably 8, 9 years old when, you know what I'm saying? Hearing everything. And to me, he was so big. Like, to me, he was just like awesome, like an awesome man. And then now, at my age, look at all the years that had to pass by. And this man is really doing all this stuff. Even R. Kelly. I used to admire R. Kelly, admire P. Diddy, admire Usher, all these people, you know? And me seeing him hitting a female like that, I was like, wow. You just don't know nobody, peoples. Oh. We don't know nobody. We cannot be thinking what we don't know.
No, but you know what I tell him? I tell him this.
That's crazy.
This is what I tell him.
I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then.
Yeah, whatever, nigga. You was like nothing. You was not disgusted, nigga.
Right? Bro, that's crazy, man.
Bro, put that shit again. Let me see his face again. Where he
I was fucked up.
He look crazy.
I mean, I hit rock bottom. I'm disgusted.
Yeah, nigga, you gotta get locked up, or you gotta get real fucked in that ass.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is what I was saying. You always gotta have that same energy with everybody.
Bro, that's fucked up. These niggas, yo, don't do not do nothing in this earth, because it's gonna catch you. The lie might go forward than the truth, but the truth is gonna catch it.
The truth always prevails. And this is what I say. This is why I love my podcast. This is why I love when I stream. Everything's named The Real. The Real. We deal with facts.
Yep.
We deal with facts. Women lie, men lie, numbers don't. You know what I'm saying? I deal with this shit all the time.
It's unbelievable how people.
That's why I said I want to run this channel, everything organically, naturally. That way, nobody could ever say anything. Once you do something the right way, it has a strong. Nothing could knock it down.
Even if it takes long, like a lot of time, people are so desperate to become somebody, to be somebody. You're already somebody. You got your name. You here. Why you beasting? And when you want to go the short way, it's going to hurt you. And there's a lot of things people go through to make it the short way. I just don't know. But they do go through a lot of shit.
Especially doing this YouTube thing, man. I used to think everybody did everything themselves. I used to think, you know, and I found out that a lot of these dudes buy views, buy subscribers.
Yeah. Guys, this is hard too. This business is very, very hard.
There's one dude specifically out here that lives out here. He lives on 10th Ave, right? He streams. This nigga got 20,000 subscribers, right? 20,000. You're like, oh shit, that's what's up, right? But why is it when he streams, it be 2 people all the time? You got 20,000 people subscribed
it doesn't add
because those are bots. Those are people. Those are
So he'd be like, probably, I'll give you $10.
subscribe, and people never gonna. Not even you don't pay nobody. You go. It's a lot of people that do this. They be like, give me $10. People do that shit to me. How that guy was selling me his artwork. People be like, yo, I can help you grow your channel, get you more followers. Give me $10 and I guarantee you 1,000 viewers or 1,000 subscribers.
I wouldn't like viewers like that either. I would like viewers.
You want to talk to them
because of my work.
Your work, and you want to talk. What's the point of you having 1,000 subscribers? You're monetized, right? You're monetized. Okay, you're getting paid now. But if most of those 1,000 people are fake, they're not real accounts, people that are not gonna watch your shit. Okay, you're monetized. You're making money now, but nobody's coming in.
Yep. How the hell is that possible?
What do you, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's the title. People want that title.
It is like mandatory.
They're like, I need 1,000 subscribers. I want to be monetized. But it's like, you got to.
So once you have 1,000 subscribers, you become monetized.
On YouTube, yes.
So they start paying you this income. But when they
No. What monetized means, they'll unlock certain features. Like on YouTube, when I'm monetized, on the chat, like, let me show you. Right when you go type down here, how it shows emojis, it'll show a $sign. Click on the $sign, and you could send me money, like Cash App. You know, you click on the $sign, it'll say, do you want to send them money with your credit card, your account, whatever? You log it on and you send the person money, but they keep 30% of it.
YouTube.
So they unlock that. They let you get money right through the chat. They let people subscribe. When people is subscribing, but there's another subscription. They could pay $5 a month and they'll become your VIP subscribers. You get 70% of that. They keep 30. So if it's $4.99, they keep 30%. You keep the rest.
So basically, it's not even YouTube paying you. It's the followers.
And you get paid for the views too. But the views, 10 cents a view, I believe. That's where it's at right now. So you get 1 million views, $10,000. 1 million views, just the views, getting paid just for views. 1 million views is $10,000.
So after you be a 1 billion, that's why people be bugging, because they become like they be bringing that YouTube thing, like that silver. Yeah,
it depends. There's different ones. Different colors mean different things.
So the first one is like the 100K,
100,000. Then the second one I think is 500,000, and the big one is 1 million. And then there's like a platinum one. That's when I think only a couple of people got it. And I think that's Mr. Beast. He has the most subscribers in the, like, you know who Mr. Beast is? You know Mr. Beast or no?
I think I do.
All these little kids know him. And
W's in the shot. W's in the shot.
Look at his channel. 259 million subscribers.
Wow.
Yep. And
This is officially your.
this is what he does. Face your biggest fear to win $800,000.
And look what he be doing.
He dropped this 3 months ago. He got 205 million views. So let's do the math, right?
Ew, wow. But I don't know how they be getting so many viewers. Like, what? I mean,
Ellie, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I don't know why we don't hear the. Hold on, let me.
Hello.
I don't know why I don't hear the chat. Why we don't hear the chat? Oh, wait. Oh, we should hear it. Okay, we got the chat. I'm sorry about that, guys. I don't know why the chat wasn't. reading the messages.
Yeah, they didn't even heard it at all.
But yeah, Mr. Beast, smart, and you know what he says? People ask him, how do you get all these subscribers? How do you get? And he's like, thumbnails. Thumbnails is this.
Welcome to my channel.
The picture.
Score build 2.
He's like the picture
Welcome to
and
my
the
channel.
title means so
D0NK7.
Wow.
Welcome to my channel. Jestiki.
Hello,
Welcome
guys.
to my channel.
Hello, guys.
everybody's coming
Hello.
Welcome to my channel.
How you guys doing? How you guys doing today?
Welcome to my channel. Mark Zink. Welcome to my channel.
Look, protect your yacht.
Welcome
right?
to my channel.
79
Asm
million
underscore
views
Mew.
10 days ago.
But he be
Welcome
doing
to my
like
channel.
like things that kids
For
like.
Jug.
But
Welcome to my
Even
channel.
adults, it doesn't matter. But
Framerats.
yes.
look, he be
Welcome
doing it
to
though.
my
He
channel.
look, he investing too.
HVDES. Welcome to my channel. theirr underscore Kon Laugh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
but
be
look.
doing
Police
it.
car
Wow,
light, police
Mr.
car light,
Beast.
police car
Okay,
light. If
okay.
you guys
I
haven't,
be
make
watching
sure
him
you
too, 'cause
subscribe
he
at
gives out games. He tells people it's not that
hardcore.youtube.com/wcjd7dpb5pim112rab2dzeea
He
question
even
mark
says-
underscore confirmation equals sign 1.
How you gotta edit your video.
King Sigma.
Yeah, that's why
Welcome
he
to my channel.
Look, yeah.
You
Now I
cannot
know
scare me. Seal them up.
why he
Said
makes so
bring
much.
them out.
Yeah,
King
That's fine.
Sigma. Said Kobra Kai stay moving on up.
yeah. That's why. That's exactly why
Look at that. See?
he gets all of that. Yup. And that's Mr. B in there.
No. So he looks at it like a business. He says, I have this idea. To do this is gonna cost us $30,000. But when we drop the video is gonna do 70 million. And they do the math.
The
math always has to add up more than what you're spending. Your profit has to be more. So everything he does is planned out. He does research on what people want to see. And then he drops it. He does the title, the thumbnail.
Wow. Well, he
And
wow.
it's profitable. Like you spend 20 and you make back 500,000. You spend 20,000, you make back 500,000 in just one video. And then he says, I take that $500,000 I made on that one video and I take out that 500,000, I'll take a little bit of that out and I'll throw another 50,000 on another video.
Right.
So he says he keeps throwing the money back in.
Yeah, cause he put it in bigger.
Yes,
and
bigger and
investing
bigger
and
and
doing
bigger.
and doing more attractive things. All that costs money. I mean, he's getting money, but he's investing a lot.
Yeah.
Cause he do like crazy shit, like shows, like you know what I'm saying? Like shows when I was little, when I used to watch, like people with the animals. Like I used to watch stuff like that.
The likes on this video, 5.4 million likes. Just
Yeah,
likes. I've never seen that many likes.
Wow.
But yeah, I'll be watching.
He
it.
knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing for real. That's crazy.
Make money, bro.
Sign. And before you put your hand in the box, we're gonna need you to sign this. It just basically says that you can't
he
sue
do
me if
shows,
anything in
yup.
there hurts you.
And that's the same white dude. He works for him. He rich too. And he dares to do everything.
And I just watch, bro. I watch different things and I just try to catch on and I try to be like.
No wonder when Munchkin was telling me about Mr. B's one time.
And he came out with his own chocolate, protein bars, a lot of
Oh, because I have a friend that works in his company because they have one here, Mr. B's. And but he brought me mad chocolates, a lot of them. And then I sent them home. I said, Munchkin, I got something for you. And I gave him the chocolate. He said, Mr. B's. He ran outside. He started telling other kids, oh, you got Mr. B's chocolate. And I'm like, Munchkin, what the heck?
Yeah. That's how
I didn't know that he was so like amazed with him.
You know who else who these little kids like? I Show Speed.
Look
I
at
Show
that.
Speed is another up and coming. This nigga's 17. Millionaire.
17 years old. And
This
you
is my
But
alter
his
ego.
content is crazy. He's 17, pero él es loco. He's crazy.
Disgusted.
He's crazy.
I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
Right?
That nigga said I was disgusted when I did it. Disgusted now, really? He didn't look disgusted at all. Bro.
So I'm gonna show you some of the things he does. This is what makes I Show Speed crazy. But imagine you being a mom and you deal with this shit, right? Hold on. So you know, for July 4th.
Give me 1 second.
These freaking fireworks.
Hello? Ajá. O estoy haciendo el show ahora. Ok, yo voy ya mismo. Es azul. Ok, ya mismo yo termino. Ok, bye bye. Sorry guys, sorry.
So look, so this is how he went viral. Imagine your 17-year-old in he's streaming in his room. You know, you're doing your thing. He knows what he's doing though. He knows what he's doing. He knows this is gonna go viral. We're gonna make a lot of money. He knows this. So look what happened. July 4th.
These freaking fireworks.
Oh my god. No, he didn't. Oh my god.
Why can't sound seem cool? Doesn't he, chat? First one off. Let's like the Pikachu one, y'all.
And another thing too is
he gotta put the fireworks in the house.
I'm not gonna tell you, but you see how his room is messy? He does that on purpose. Remember, I told you they do things on purpose to make people type.
To talk.
I'm gonna do things.
You gotta talk.
I'm gonna make
even if you
I'm gonna make you want to criticize me.
No wonder why I see them channels when they cooking and everything is mad dirty. They be slapping the meat on the, put it in the
It's all on purpose.
and I be like, ew, my god, I would never eat that. Like, who does that? Oh my god, what people do? My god,
It's just to let yo.
I gotta see this.
It's
Like, he
just-
really gotta turn the things on, like in the house.
Let's like the Pikachu one, y'all.
Oh hell no!
I don't think it's gonna be that loud, personally.
He thinks it's gonna be a small, you know.
Chat, I don't think it's gonna be that loud, y'all.
I cannot have a kid like that in my
where did my
house. I
lighter
will
go?
go crazy.
Nigga, then he bought a 10 million house after this. Yeah, you gotta see his house now.
He even has holes on the damn walls.
Because he jumps, you gotta see, he does crazy shit.
Alright! Pikachu!
You know what he even started doing too? On purpose? Like I tell you, they do things to make people react.
What?
He would start acting gay sometimes. If somebody comes, he'd be like, damn, you sexy, daddy.
You sure he not gay?
It's not, it's two of these guys, and I'm telling you, it's all for views. They're not, it's all to get a reaction out of you. Me as a man, I can't do that. I cannot act gay for views because of where I come from and my background. He's not a street guy. He's just a regular innocent kid.
No, he's from this era. We're not from here.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they're smart. This is why I
Oh,
look at them.
They smart.
Very
They
fucking
smart.
smart.
They
They're
smart.
smarter than most of us adults they know the system. They know how the system works.
When a 17-year-old back then was rich, you could Google it. It never has happened.
Unless you were in music and shit, you were like a singer,
Until now, like no, like.
But look, you see how he acts, everything, his reaction, everything is like acting. Acting. Look at the chat. Look how fast
Are
this
you
chat's going.
serious?
See how fast the chat's going? Everybody's typing. That's fast.
I cannot believe that.
Oh my God, Mom! Mom! Oh my God!
Fire department.
It just started going. Look, it's like black stuff in the air right now.
Yeah. You don't have anything?
That's it. It just went out.
Oh my.
Make it for us in the first drop.
Yeah, Lord.
Yeah, right?
Oh my God.
Look at this house now.
This is why I stopped
Oh my
shopping
God.
on Amazon, and you should too. Don't spend
People
another
like
dime
all
on
this
Amazon.
stupid stuff.
What's good, YouTube, y'all? I finally bought me a house up here in my hometown, Portugal. You know what I'm saying, chat? Hey, everybody that
Where
likes
he's
the
from?
show, I'm about to give you guys a house tour. This is my first house that I bought. So everybody hit that like
And where
button.
he's from?
Portugal.
To the channel.
Portugal.
He's lying because listen, these streamers never gonna tell you where exactly they live because they get it's called swatted.
No, you gotta be careful. Yeah, they
called
got
SWAT.
money. Yeah.
Nah, but you know what they do is the chat. The chat is crazy. Once the chat knows where you live, they'll order pizza to your house. They'll call swatting while you're on live. They'll be like, okay, this is his address. They'll type it on Google. What's the nearest precinct? The precinct comes up. The police station, it has a number. They'll call the number and be like, listen, guys, there's this guy that has guns. He has people hostage at this house. Then they're streaming live. And then you hear cops. Boom, 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 boom. FBI, open up. Yeah, it's called swatting. And then they come in and they put people, famous streamers like this. They're like, bro, we're streaming live. Nobody here has a gun. It's called swatting.
Bro, this
It's called
world.
swatting. And the famous ones really hide because the chat finds out. If you go to your backyard, just by the way your backyard looks, they find this shit. They find it.
It's crazy.
It's not like you're showing your address. No,
Right.
they'll find it. They'll find it. But you know how all these kids are into soccer?
Uh-huh.
He got them into soccer. He loves soccer, right? He's like, I'm team Ronaldo. Ronaldo and Messi, you know, they're the famous soccer players.
Uh-huh.
He made it cool. All these kids now, all these kids, they love soccer now. Soccer.
Because of him.
Because of him. Because he's into it. And he goes to Portugal, Brazil. That's why he says.
Oh, I love Brazil.
Yeah,
I would love to
he's
go
like,
there.
He's like, yo, that's why he did a stream. It's called IRL. IRL is when you have your phone, but you're outside and you're live. That's called IRL.
IRL.
When you're like, yo, we're gonna go to the store right now, and you're live, and we walk to the store and you see everything live. He did an IRL in Brazil, and he faked it like some gangsters were trying to rob him, and he's like, no, man. It was all a show. It's a show, but look at his house now.
All right. This is my room, chat. This is my room.
Look at this
Yeah,
room.
Got my
and
boy
he did
Bugs
everything by
there.
himself.
Got my
By
boy
himself.
Gotti, Usopp, Luffy, Sanji, but I'm shit yet. But yeah, don't chat. Yo, chat. Is my shoe game ass, y'all? Yes or no? I didn't get to bring all my shoes because the suitcase was too
Oh,
heavy.
he did it on
Let me
purpose.
know,
Of
chat,
course,
if my
it's
shoe game is
ass.
y'all. Rate it
No, but he
one
just
to 10.
got the crib,
Y'all shoe
too.
game ass? This is when you come
Like
in.
he
Oh
paid for
my
the house.
God, look how beautiful.
He paid for the house fully
So the
furnished.
room right here.
Fully
is
furnished.
just I don't know, bro. I might never use this room, to be honest. Like, this is like a fucking, I don't know, a Dr. Medusa fucking room.
And his mom is there?
Or you come in.
They don't show.
This is a.
That's his little brother.
Ay, Dios.
Alright, come on, come on. Go
Bro.
up here.
That kid got so much money like
Hot girl,
that?
bro. This is a bro.
Yeah,
I
this
love
ain't
the,
nothing.
I really
Aiden
love the
Ross
bro.
has more money than
It's
him.
great, beautiful, and fun, bro. Hold on, wait. Sit right here. Tap backflip or a regular jump? I could do a backflip.
This is IRL. See the chats
So that
going,
nigga got a thong on? Oh.
but they do shit on like that on purpose too. They do, yes.
Hey, tap backflip or regular jump? What they saying?
I don't know, it's over here.
Oh shit, my chat.
See, and
Backflip
when
or
you're
regular
live,
jump?
when you're doing IRL, you constantly. So what should I do, chat? What should I do? You know, trying to get the chat involved.
Right. You gotta
You want
get
me
the
to do a
people.
backflip or front flip?
If the
What
people
crazy
don't
thing
say
you guys want me to
nothing,
do right now? Come on, we're outside. Let's go. Let's
yeah,
go.
they don't. They gotta know.
Beautiful though, man. God bless
Yeah,
him.
God bless him.
Bro,
for
damn.
real. And he got a beautiful body.
Joey's in the chat. Anyways, y'all, hit that like and sub, y'all. That's it for the house tour, y'all. Let me know if y'all like the house tour, Jack. Yes or no, bro? Let me know if y'all like it. Yes or no?
Switch
That
to
thing
Chrome
is
to protect
huge.
yourself from malware.
Hey, cheers. You never know if we could one day. One day.
Like
You
I
never
said,
know.
listen, this is a puzzle. That's all it is. It's a puzzle.
Yeah, you
Not
have
too
to
many
know.
people could figure the puzzle out, right? So I'm starting to put pieces together. This is why I'm like, yo, this could go somewhere. Because I got most of the pieces. I just need like 3-4 more pieces. We gonna be there. This is why I stay up at night. This is why, because them 4 pieces keep fucking with me.
I know they do.
I go to sleep and I like wake back up and I'm like, what else? I know I'm missing something. And I go look for it. I don't know what it is. But I go look for it.
I be seeing you sometimes. I be like, he's up. Like if I go to the bathroom, my phone will say that you live. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, all the time.
He's like, hey, I see you are working very hard. You do work very hard.
I still think I'm slacking and I'm trying to push myself harder. I think we could go harder. I know I could go harder. My body is starting to, but I know I could push myself. This is
work hard.
This is what makes and breaks a person. And I know I'm built for this. And I just keep, even though it's wearing me down and shit, we gonna keep fucking pushing. Because I feel like when you're climbing Mount Everest,
if you be like, oh, you gotta stay in the middle, you never gonna go nowhere.
it's like climbing Mount Everest. The beginning is easy. When you start getting there, that's when
You're
right
almost there. It's so hard to just like be like, oh,
And
I have
that's-
done that. I'll be like, oh, yo. And sometimes I feel like giving up, like, bro, just going down.
Yeah.
But then I'll be like, damn, but I already came all the way. How am I gonna just let myself go? And I'm like, oh, yo, just relax a little bit. Take a deep breath, just relax, and keep going until I did it. It's hard.
Yeah.
I know it's hard.
And then
I
I
have
just do
done it.
more research and I look at the people that are successful. How
Yeah,
they get
listen,
successful.
my weight loss is, I think it's working a little bit. Like I see the camera, my
The weight loss?
face. Yeah,
the camera too, because it's a good camera. Yeah, because
For real.
yeah.
Oh damn, you got my hopes up.
Nah, girl, it's you. It's not the camera. You good.
Okay. Because I feel like, I thought that I was like getting, because I like in the other camera, I looked at mad big.
But
And my son was like, Mom, you do not look like that. That's not you. And I even felt some type of way too, because I said, coño, yo me veo gorda que esta vaina. And then today, I'm like, okay, I look like me.
Listen, we going with this camera right here. This camera. I don't want to talk shit about it because listen, if you're an up and coming YouTuber and you're trying to start out, these cameras is good. But what we're trying to run here, we're trying to look better. We're trying to, you know what I'm saying? I had to upgrade it. This right here,
Wow.
this one costs more than that one. And you think they look the same.
Yeah.
Same company.
Yeah.
King
That's a
Cigarette
regular, that's a pro.
said grinning squinting face.
That's
What
a
is that?
regular, and that's a pro. He says squinting face, so he's like trying to look. He's trying to look. That's what he's saying. How you're saying you lost the weight, so he's trying to be like, hold on, girl, let me see. You lost the weight.
Oh, I did. I don't know if the camera, I've been eating so healthy, but I could see this like better. Because in the other one, I used to be like, damn, I look kind of like, what the hell? I even got myself in a diet because I'm like, oh, espérate. I don't want to look like that. Like, you know, it's nothing against fat people or nothing or being fat, but it's just me, Melissa Lopez. I don't want to be like that. I want to be slim, you know, I want to be fit, you know? So I got to lose at least like 30 pounds and I'll be satisfied.
Me shit. I gotta say, like I said, that jail shit changed my whole mentality. That jail shit.
Yup.
My figure, how I want to look jail built. There's a difference between looking gym built and jail built. Jail built is more of a,
you're stocky,
right? But stocky, like you could tell when I could tell when somebody's been doing weights in jail and somebody that does weight at the gym. You know what I'm saying? I could be like, nigga, you been to jail before. You a felon. You're built like a felon.
No, and even their face, I feel like they look
Said
weird.
about to hit the gym later.
Yeah, right.
Hey, there you go. I go to the gym too.
Said it's like my second home.
So I want to
Carry
be
go
jail
and get
built.
it.
You gotta send a picture of your body so we could get.
Nah, yo, Chester, send me. No,
Yeah, send the pic like that. We could get motivated.
Chester, he's built. He's like, he looks like if Mr. T. You remember Mr. T from back in the day with the mohawk? I pity the fool. Imagine Mr. T had a son. He looks like a young Mr. T. He's built. He's stocky. He like me. We're stocky niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy. I got a gut, nigga, but I'm stocky. You know what I'm saying? And all I worry about is my arm. This right here. As long as my arm is the size of your leg, I'm good with it.
Yeah, cause some guys
King
they
Sigma
be very skinny.
Said
Skinny ass arm.
I gotta know. It's something about that.
And that's
That I don't feel secure. Even if you.
Listen, imagine arguing. I argue with these motherfuckers. I be playing Call of Duty. I was arguing with somebody earlier. He talked like a female, like no bass. He's like, hey, dude, you're a bitch. And I'm like, bro, I could tell you weigh 100 pounds, my nigga. I told him. And I, like you were saying, them little skinny ass arms. I think about somebody like that. I think about somebody like that swinging at me, and then I think about this. Imagine this. Hitting that
Carry
nigga.
go and get it.
Imagine this.
Said my bad Concarston's not having a good day
And let me
today. I
tell
don't
you.
know what's going on.
Oh wait, hold on, because we got a mom on the line. Cariana, right? So Cariana, she's a new mom. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and I'm my grandmother.
So
So my daughter going through the same thing.
her son, she be trying to get him to nap. He don't like napping. He just wants to be up. So what I told her is, you gotta tire him out. She got him like
How old? But he's already big.
no. How old is he? He's a couple of months.
Okay.
Couple of months. Okay. You know, he don't know how to walk yet.
Yeah. So that's why I say I'm a grandmother. I understand. My daughter is like
theirr_Kon
learning
Live.
as well.
Said police car light merch
Yeah.
store is now open. Come
6
check
months.
it out.
6 months.
https://streamlabs.com/gaming
It's
with
still tough.
theirr_Kon
It's gonna get better.
Merch.
The
It's
more
gonna
the
get
time,
better.
Go and get it.
But enjoy him.
Said 6
Enjoy him
months.
because they get older and just more focused.
Nah, but I was telling her because she got him a swing. You know, like the thing you tie right there, and then you
Yeah.
put him, and he could like bounce and stuff.
Yeah.
I told her, get him tired. You know what I'm saying? Let him do that.
Yeah.
Get him tired. That
Yeah.
exhaustion
Yeah.
will knock him right
And
out.
bathe him. Right after the tiredness, bathe him. He not gonna last. He's gonna fall asleep.
Like a little nice warm bath with
Nice
the
warm bath.
with the bedtime of soap.
Yeah,
That's
the
that bedtime.
bedtime and the lotion. Listen, he's gotta go to sleep. And then if you eat, like, you know, you see his schedule of his eating, you get him tired, like you saying, take him a good ass bath, and then feed him.
Carry go and
That's
get
it.
it.
He's gotta
Said
go to
yes, girl,
sleep.
I even use the nighttime lotion and he fights it. He just screams.
Wow.
He just
Wow.
Yeah, but that's what they do too in the beginning.
Wow.
You know, the beginning months of the babies, they do a lot of crying. They do a lot of just random waking you up in the middle of the night. But then they start getting used to the program. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's little. 6 months is very, very tiny. But a lot of times, what I used to do as well is, if you have a car,
Oh yeah, them rides.
I used to ride him even
Yes, I
down the
heard about
block, like
Carrie,
take him
go
a
and get
bath,
it.
and then
Said we
like
both
go
be
around the
crying
block,
LMAO.
and they just park. He used to be not it because at Munchkin, very strong kid. I never had my other 2 kids. They was not like my last son, and with him, I had to do that. He likes to go to sleep in the car for some reason. So I figured that. And I'm like, okay, I bathe him. He's still crying. I bathe him, put in his nice, comfortable clothes, feed him, put his bobo, give him a ride around the block. By the time I used to think about it, he was already sleeping. Take him out, go to the house, put him in his crib, and he was sleeping till the next day. You gotta
Carrie, go
find
and
the
get
way
it.
around. Gotta find the way.
Said yes, that's him. He
to-
loves car rides, but
There
I'm
you
out
go.
of a job RN and a single mom, so I can't afford that gas. LOL.
Ooh. I understand that one. I understand. Yeah,
It's hard. It's
it
hard.
happens. It's hard. You
But
gotta
it's
find.
gonna get
Yeah.
better. It's gonna get better.
No, it will.
It's gonna get better. And listen, having children has been the biggest blessing in my life. I gotta say,
Yeah.
my kids changed my whole way of thinking. You know, jail shit changed my way of thinking. But I was still
Carrie,
on
go
some
and get it.
violent jail shit.
Said my baby daddy don't help at all. I feel like it's no fair.
Yeah,
It's not fair, honey. You know, it's not fair. But like I feel that as a mother, like don't even think about your baby daddy. Honestly, nowadays, we give birth for us. That's just what it is. You know, the men just leave. Not all men, you know, but half of them they leave. And if you get stuck just thinking about that, you got to be so miserable and give misery to your own child when it's not his fault. So what you have to do is just go get it, because it's like our decision.
Yeah, just
It's-
think you and your son. Don't think about the baby
Yeah,
daddy. Don't be
forget
like, yo,
about
he
him.
might help out. Don't even put him in the equation like he's never
Carrie,
gonna
go
help
and
out.
get it.
Forget about him.
Said this convo gonna make me
Completely.
cry. LOL. I'm
Oh, don't
trying
cry,
not
girl.
to.
You don't have to
I
cry. And you know
know,
what?
yeah.
If you have to cry, cry. Because
Cry.
honestly, it's gonna clean your
I
soul.
was just gonna say that.
It's
You
gonna
know,
clean
crying is very good. It's good for the soul to let it out.
Yeah, let it out. Let
You
it
know,
out. Let it out.
You gotta let it
okay?
out, cause it's not easy. It's not easy going. You know, being a single mom. I know it's not easy, and this is why
But
I
you
get
could-
mad.
you
I get
could
mad.
do it.
At,
I did it with 3 kids.
Yeah.
I wasn't single for the beginning because I was married for 17 years. I had 3 kids with my first baby father, with my kid's dad. And when my kids were, and let me tell you, it's harder for me because you raising him without a dad. You are his dad and his mom. You are everything for this child. And he's used to that. You don't gotta go through the struggle that I'm gonna go through. And if you do pick a stepdad, make sure that you know how to pick the stepdad. You know what I mean? But in my case was even harder because my kids was already like they was already immune to their dad. Being home, dad and mom, every event, dad and mom. Like supposed to be today. My son had a concert. Only mommy went. With my other 2 kids, dad and mom always used to go, but now my son don't have that. I separated from my first baby dad when I was, not my first, my only one, because all 3 are his kids, but I separated from him when my son, the smallest one that we had, was 2 years old. So he don't know that.
He don't know what it's to.
He don't know what
the
it is
other
too.
ones.
But honestly, my kid's dad, he always and everything, because I cannot badge him. If my son we live too far. So he cannot come to every event. Now my son is in 1st grade. He's going to have a lot of events. This is the first event that I actually went by myself. But he cannot come. Today is Tuesday. He's working. He got his other family. So it's harder. So imagine going through that. You broke as hell because I'm a single mother. I don't make money like that. I was used to having my man with me. Because me and him used to be a team. You understand? So imagine you that you bought your house, your man is making dough, you're making your money, you guys have this lifestyle, and you got your 3 kids, everything is perfect. And then out of nowhere, this man is gonna tell you, I don't want to be with you no more. Because he got a significant other. And then you lose everything. Because you cannot afford it by yourself. Because with the job that I have, I cannot afford the lifestyle that he used to give me. We gave each other because we used to always work in team. So imagine that. And then imagine that you gave your whole life to this man since you was 14 until you was 30 years old, gave him 3 kids, and he just gonna dip on you. He making mad bread, and he's taking out another woman, exploring everything that basically we think that it was for us and our kids, because I ate shit with you and I didn't leave you. But I bet you another woman is not going to do that.
The stepdad thing is where I met Ara and I had a BF.
Imagine,
he was very
imagine that.
With Karsten, but
and
he
then I
split
have
up,
to
and
be
I
a
feel
single
like
mother
Karsten notices he's
with
not
2
around.
teenagers
He's
and a
just
2-year-old.
non-stop crying since
How
we broke
hard
up.
was that for me? Making no money. And today I'm here and I'm good. Like, I am so good and blessed. And that was the best thing that ever happened to me. My kids' dad making the decision for me to just let me go. Because in the end of the day, when I was in that place, I was very dark. So don't feel that you're in a dark place just because you don't have a baby daddy. That doesn't resolve anything. All right?
And make sure, and you got to do this because you got pregnant by somebody and he didn't live up to the name, right? So you have to make sure you do not bring just anybody. If you have your little fuck boys, your little fuck partners, you never bring them around your son. Never. Never. You never just jump back in a relationship because you just believed somebody and they proved you wrong and you believed them with everything. So that means your judgment needs to improve. So you need to be single. You need to take some time out to structure your shit so that you don't let no more fuck niggas in.
Yeah.
This ain't like, oh, I'm just gonna bring, oh, I like this guy, let me bring him around. Never bring.
No.
Never. Until you're for sure that he's the one. Then you bring him around.
And sometimes, and let me tell you,
they need to
let
prove
me
it
tell
too.
you, sometimes we be sure.
Carrie, go and get
we
it.
bring them in.
Said, yeah, you right.
And then, boom, they show their real colors. Make sure if a man, the first time, because being a stepdad is hard, but bringing in as bringing stepdad inside your home is very hard. It's so hard, people would not understand. And that's exactly why I wanted to stick with my kid's father. And that's why I supported everything, because I said, even if I go with another nigga, I'm gonna still support. You're still gonna have arguments, you're still gonna support. It may be worse things or maybe less things, but you don't know. So I always wanted to stick with my kid's dad. It was so bad. It was so, I had so like an ambitions that it was like, no, we have to be together. And
you gotta make this work for
we
the
have
family.
to make this work. We just have to make it work, because I feel like I was in a lock of a family because I wasn't raised with my father. I was raised, my mother used to date other people. My mom was a very strict person, but you know what? I thanks her too, because my mom, I am the woman I am today because of my mother. My mother was
your strength, your power comes
mommy
from
was
your
the
mom.
go-getter, and I really thanks her. I was never weak. My mom never made me weak. My mom was just like, I don't know why. Instead of like looking at the negative things that she had, I used to look at every positive things that she had. And my mom had so many beautiful positive things. And she has to today's day. She have her wrong, because I'm not like her in everything. There's a lot of things that my mom think that is right and I think that is wrong, but I don't judge her for that. That's your life. You brought me, thank you. But she got, she had me like I'm a strong ass woman. But mommy always used to say, why are you accepting these things from this man? Me? It would have been me fuck you. The ones they do it once, they gotta do it all the time. And I remember that was like in my ear. And I used to be like, but mom, I don't want to be like you. I don't want to have another husband. I don't want to have this husband. I want to stick with one husband. And mom was like, doesn't matter how many husbands you have. Because raising those kids in a wrong household, it's not good, Melissa. Abusive mentally or abusive, whatever, it's not good. You need to know. You got to take that away. But I never wanted that. But I think it was because since I wasn't raised with my father, I was hungry to raise my kids with their dad.
That's why.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm the same way. You know, like I said, me and my girl, we go through all these problems. And I've cheated. She forgave me. She's cheated. I forgave her. Because I see the bigger picture. And I know it took me so much time to learn this. And really, like I said, I got to a point where I got to understand. I used to get mad at people for what they did, but then I started asking why. I started asking myself, why? Why are they doing that? You know, even with the relationship with my father was never there. But then, you know, me as a kid, I always hated that he was never there, absent father. But then when I got older, I start questioning like a psychologist. Why did he do it? Then I start learning about, you know, how my grandmother, how my grandfather used to treat him. He grew up very fucked up.
Right,
you know?
right. But then I don't get something. Sorry to interrupt you. Like, you know, my dad is always around. I was just not raised with him in the home. But I'm blessed that my father to this day, he looks for me. Even if it's 2 days, 1 day, he always made the time to see me. And that's what's up. And I give him props for that. Because he don't got to do that if he don't want to, honestly.
And this is where me and my dad have a problem. Because ever since I became a father, I can't be away from my kid.
Right.
I'm going to try to make this shit work. We're going to raise this family. You understand me?
Yeah.
And when I really put the pieces together and I saw that my dad wasn't even trying. He just didn't give a fuck.
Carrie, go and get it.
Didn't give a fuck.
Said, I feel like with the cheating there's always gonna be cheating, every relationship. You just gotta work past it. That's what makes the relationship stronger.
Yep. But with my father, you know, when I became a father, I told him, you know, I think me and you need to just have a conversation. And when he came over, I just told him, I just started asking, like, why did you do this? When you were with my mom, why did you completely walk out? Why you never looked for me? Why you never, he's like, your mom was crazy. Nigga, I'm dealing with a crazy baby mom right now. Has that kept me away from my daughter?
Right.
I'm going through what he went through, but I did the opposite. You understand?
Yeah.
So then it made me question him as a man. I'm like, I'm talking to you, and I told him,
how you just got to quit?
And I told him, not only quit, but I said, you know, animals have that instinct that they give birth, they want to nurture, they want to protect, they want to nurture their young. You never looked for me. You never taught me how to play baseball, basketball. You never taught me nothing. And you knew who I was. You knew I was your son. You had money. Why did I grow up poor? Why I never had shit? And people that are not your kids, you gave these niggas everything. Why? He couldn't answer. He couldn't answer. You know what he started saying? Oh, I can't talk to you. You're being too aggressive. I feel like you're going to hit me.
Well, you know what? I'm going to tell you something. Something that I have learned in the years. Because, you know, like when you're young, you don't learn things. And your heart is like weak. We're weak, you know. Now you get older, you get stronger. Trust me. You get weak outside, but inside, it's like a brick when you start getting older. If that would have been my case, but I don't know because it's not my shoes. I don't know, but I feel that I don't want nobody that doesn't want to be with me.
And I learned.
I wouldn't even look for you, even if you my dad.
And I learned
the heart that I got right now, I will be like, you know what? Thank you very much. I'm alive.
See,
I'm not gonna keep. Hold on. I'm not gonna keep.
I'm sorry to
thinking.
interrupt, but I'm a break down the mind game because I fell for it. I'm young. You don't put the pieces together. You really don't know the facts. You know. So, me being young, I always thought, you know, it was my mom. My mom being a bitch is keeping him away.
Oh,
you know,
my goodness.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. I understand what you're saying, but no, that's nothing like that. No.
So then, once I started getting older, I started getting into shootouts in New York. This is when I was 14, 13. I started at 12. I started in the streets, 12, turning 13. That's when I started, right? I was out there shooting shit up because I wanted to sell drugs. So I sold drugs in my block, in my street. In New York, your competition, if you have a lot of clientele, your competition tries to shoot you, tries to kill you. They want that money. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about $200 sales. We're talking about crackheads pulling up every 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about $10,000 weeks. $10,000 weeks. Competition is coming to shoot, do their thing.
Right.
Now, but they come in to shoot and do their thing. My dad being a landlord.
I gotta make money.
Owning houses in New York. People knew I was his son. They would go up to him and be like, yo, son just, he's up there shooting shit up. Them niggas is crazy. He's gonna die soon. He's getting into a lot of shootouts. My dad goes up to my mom. My dad had to pay child support at the time. My dad goes up to my mom and tells her, I want him to live with me. I want him to get him out the streets. I'm thinking, okay, this is a chance for me to get to know my dad. I'll give him a chance. He wants to be there for me. I'll give him a chance.
And how was that?
I moved in with him. When I became a father, I put everything together. The only reason he wanted me to live with him so that he won't have to pay child support.
So it was like an investment.
An investment, like,
well, if I don't pay child support, I invested here and he stays here.
Yes, it was never really to get to know me.
To get to know you, to love you.
Because even when I was living with him, he wasn't doing nothing. You wasn't being a father still.
And that's why I'm saying.
You were just paying for things.
And that's why I'm saying.
You wasn't teaching me nothing.
When someone, even if it's your own parents, don't want you in their life, don't go for it because you gotta suffer more. Because now you gotta suffer.
So listen, yes, but I'm gonna tell you the whole story, right? So after that, we had that conversation. I told him, I said, what you're doing to me, you're starting to do to my kids. Don't come to my house if you're not gonna be a grandfather, my nigga. I'm not gonna take the kids to you all the time when you don't show you never look for them. I need you to look for them. You know what I'm saying? He says I was being too violent, too aggressive. He thought we didn't speak for like 3 or 4 years. And I told my girl, I said, I'd rather cut them off. They're not good. They're not good people. I'd rather just raise my kids without that negativity, without that weighing in their mind.
Yes.
Like, why isn't he around? Why doesn't he come visit? She convinced me. Like, he started talking to her. Stepmom starts talking to my girl. Yeah, we want to be a part of their life. My girl's, piece it up with your dad. I pieced it up with my dad, right? For the kids. He starts doing the same shit. Not coming by, taking care of his other grandkids. That ain't even his grandkids. Taking care of them, watching them, daycare, everything. Taking them Chuck E. Cheese. He ain't never picked none of my kids up. She snapped on him. Same way I snapped. And you know her. She's so friendly, so nice.
Yes.
She snapped at my dad. Like, you piece of shit. You're a fucked up person. She snapped on him. And she told me, yeah, you're right.
Done.
You were right the whole time.
That's what I'm saying.
And
because if you keep on looking for it, who's gonna be more hurt?
Listen, like I said, I'm happy the way I grew up, even though it was fucked up. It made me the man I am. We need to go through life, fucked up situations to make us, build us like this, right?
Right.
So I always say that I'm happy with the way I was raised and who I am now.
Yes.
And then I try to think, if he would have raised me, and I said this, if I would have had him in my life, and he would have been influencing me with that bitch ass shit, if he's not even a real man. And I told him this to his face. I said, listen, animals tend to their children. Animals. It's in them to protect. How come you don't have that in you? You gave birth to somebody and not give a fuck about them? Like animals have that instinct to protect. You didn't even have that. So I didn't even look at him like a man. I still don't look at him like a man. He hides from his mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I embrace my mistakes.
Yeah.
He hides from them. He don't like to face the truth, the facts.
And how long you don't see him?
Couple of years.
Years?
Yeah, like because like I said, she tried to patch things up. I think I seen him like 2 years ago.
Well, honestly,
2 years ago.
Do not look for that man no more.
I don't. I only did because, you know.
And don't make it. And don't make it hurt you either. Don't make it hurt you because you know why? Because now you have your kids.
Listen, this is one thing I'm definitely gonna tell you, and I'm not saying it because it's a podcast.
Daryl_Kon Laugh
or anything like that.
Said police car light. Click here for super chats. https://streamlabs.com/gaming_with_the_real_Kon/tip.
It's like a stranger. I don't give a fuck whether he's in my life because I needed him when I was younger to teach me how to be a man. The streets taught me. The streets taught me how to be a man.
Look at that.
I had to go through jail how many times to learn how to be a man, how to do all these things. You understand me? I don't need that, but I had them, and that's why I wanted that for them. But then I saw his behavior was the same, so I cut it off before they could even.
Right.
I cut it off.
Right.
But then she tried to bring it back. And at the same time, as I'm growing as an individual, I try to keep an open mind. I try to look at things, okay, let me put my feelings aside. He want their grandpa. You know what I'm saying?
Let me put my shit aside. He's not going to feel the same because you love grandkids when you raise your kids. And I'm going to tell you that because I'm a grandmother. Imagine if I didn't have my kids and I didn't know them. I didn't raise them, and they had grandkids. So I didn't care about my own seed. Now I'm gonna care about another man's seed because. Tell me.
That's where we at right now. That's where we at right now.
Don't feel bad at all.
I don't feel. I don't. And I'm telling you, I don't at all.
Just be happy that bad energy is not around you or your kids.
And I'm living life happier that way.
That's it.
A lot happier.
That's it.
It doesn't hurt me, like I said.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you straight up, it don't
bother you, but let it not hurt you.
Not that it don't bother me. I'm gonna keep it honest with you. It's not even to a point that it bothers. I want to hit him, but just being a bitch ass nigga. It has nothing to do with the way you're raising me. Just you as a man. You're a bitch ass. You're not even a man.
Yeah.
I don't care what the fuck you used to do. I don't care. You're not a man. You don't carry yourself like a man. So around me, I'm a man. That's what I told him. I'm talking to you from one father to another father. From a man to another man. I'm not talking from a son to a father. Because you was never a father. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not mad at him. I just...
Carrie, go and get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Said direct hit.
And not that I have frustrations, not that I'm hurt or nigga. It just you're not like me. I'm a dog. You're a bird. Stay over there. I stay over here. I'm happy being me.
Right.
I know who I am. I'm more of a man than he'll ever be. More of a man than he'll ever be. He wishes he could be the type of man I am. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take my last name, and I'm gonna make my last name mean something. Cause I don't live for my first name, I live for my last name. You know what that means? I'm trying to leave a legacy behind. It ain't about me. All this YouTube and shit, I know I'm in the bottom. I'm in the bottom. I want my kids to have a set future. This is how we do it. I sacrifice this for generational wealth. If I make it in this, they gonna make it.
Yeah.
Their kids are gonna make it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be up here. That's what I'm fighting for. I'm fighting for my last name, not my first name. All this, the Real Kon podcast, for generational wealth.
Yes,
it's not.
Yes, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what we're working for.
So I'm gonna take that last name and I'm gonna make that shit mean something.
And you know what? You know when it's gonna hit him hard as hell?
Nigga, I know it's been hitting him already. I know deep down inside, I know it's been hitting him.
When you be all the way up there, like all the way up there, and then you know Madea movies, they were the best movies. Because in Madea movies, they used to show people like that. Once the kid got famous, they want to come and be like, that's my son, that's my son. And the kid said, where were you all these years? I don't know you. Get the fuck out of here. You know? So that's exactly what's going to happen with you. And that's it.
Yeah, but we're here. I'm happy. I'm happy with my family. I'm happy where we're at. We still got to build. You know, we still got a long way to go.
Hey, we got.
I see the goal. But listen, I love my life. I love everything about it. I love everything about it. Even the streaming.
You bless. You get up. You eat, right? Look what you get every day.
Said you work
see
tomorrow.
Your kids. You see your kids every day. They get fed every day. You eat good every day. You have a wife. You have your own house. Like, what is it? What else? What else people want?
I'm a YouTuber.
You just need to keep building. Yeah.
I have fun with my friends.
We make people laugh. If we could give you a good advice, we will. Like the lady, what was her name? Carry on. Like we tell you, carry on. Just focus on you and the baby. And what you need to do.
And try to think about the future. Have future plans. Every successful person sits down and you meditate. You meditate about where your life is going, where you're going to be a year from now. Set goals for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Set goals for that child. And and you're going to be everything you want.
Set goals, every plan you make it without baby dad. Don't think about baby dad. Oh, the birthday party's coming up.
Like think about that he's dead. I'm sorry, because if he would have died in real life, God forbid, what you was gonna do, you would have to keep going.
Listen, but I look at it like this, right?
Go and get it.
Hold on.
Said I'm trying to start this business up.
There you go. You're gonna do it. You're gonna make it.
Have plans. Have everything with just you and your child in mind. Not a stepdad. Not your baby dad. Have a plan that just fits you and your child. Anything that comes along, it'll be a blessing.
Right.
You know, you plan your son's first birthday party, right? You plan it out. You are planning it out for you to spend all the money. You to get all the decorations. Now, if he decides, you already plan it, you already do it. Now, if he decides to add on to it, you're going to feel good. You're going to be like, oh shit, he's helping out. Okay. But imagine you making plans saying, our first son's birthday party, he's gonna give me half of the money, and I'm gonna do half, and then he don't give you half, then you're upset. Then you're upset. Then now you're mad at him. The party ain't done. Just plan without him. Do what you need to do, and if he does so happens to help, look at it like a bonus.
Right.
Look at it like, okay, you're not gonna get upset. You understand me? You're going to get upset if you pay for the whole thing and you're like, yo, this nigga didn't even do nothing. You're going to get upset.
Welcome to my channel.
You know, everything's going to get done. Just make sure you plan, just you and your son in the future. Think about a job. Think about getting your money up.
Get it. Said, yeah, I understand you.
Know what I'm saying? And you're going to be straight.
You're gonna be fine. You know, sometimes we got to understand that God don't want you to be with him at all. And he knows why. You don't say, oh, why you don't, no. You gotta see what's coming next. And it's gonna be better, way better. You don't gotta be telling nobody to raise their kids, begging nobody to be there for their kids. Like, that's so dumb, you know. Just do what you have to do, stay strong, and trust me, you guys are gonna be good.
And when you find the right man, he'll step up to the plate without you even asking.
Right.
That's when you know, yo,
man, you'll be like, you know what, this is the one. Once you see that a man, then you don't gotta tell him what to do.
When he goes out his way for your child,
it's
when he goes out his way for your child, that's when you be like, okay.
Said I left him for a good reason.
So keep that in mind, that you left him for a good reason. You don't want him not even to be around your child. If he don't want to, it's okay. You gotta keep going with him. You're not gonna die or the baby, trust me. Y'all gotta be successful.
And I'm gonna say this shit to all the men out there too. No matter what kind of baby mom you got, it should never stop you. Never should stop you from seeing your child,
right,
or doing what you need to do as a man for your child.
Because if you do, okay, oh, I got this kind of baby mother, why you lay with me? Because if I'm a kind of baby mother that you don't like, why you was doing all your business in me?
Like, I'm not gonna lie.
If I'm not in your level.
Me and my baby moms, in the beginning, she was keeping me away, but I was still fighting. I never gave up.
Right.
I never gave up. I never gave up. Even
go and get
when
it.
she says you're not gonna see her, I will message her. When am I gonna see her? Be like, you're never gonna see her. And I told her straight up, you can never keep me away. I'm that girl's father. You could go to a whole nother country. You could hide. Guess what? She's gonna look for me eventually.
Yeah.
You could go to a whole nother country. You could change her name. You could tell her father's dead. I'm telling you, later on in life, she's gonna ask questions. She's gonna come, and she's gonna come knocking in my door. You could never stop that. No matter how bitter, no matter how mad you are. You could never keep me away from my child.
The bitterness of a woman, that's so weird too. Like, people are so immature. Oh my God, nowadays. It's not even a joke no more. Like, why are you so immature? Everything's a problem now. Everything is an issue. And the poor kids, they going through everything. Like, just let it be. Like, just be relaxed.
But this is why men and women are different. Women are emotional creatures.
Yeah, we are. We're everything.
Carrie, go and get it.
We're not that emotional.
Said that actually just happened with my little sister, and she just found us and learned the truth.
Right.
Yeah, you see?
She's going to keep learning too. We are learning. Imagine her. Because I'm 35 years old and I'm still learning.
I'm still learning too.
I'm still learning. There's things that I say, I'll be like, whoa.
I'm not the perfect dad and none of that.
You know,
but I'm learning. I'm learning. And I look at it like how I didn't grow up with a father, but I'm still trying to be a good father. But how can I be a good father when I really never had like a good dad influence? I can't be like, yo, my uncle raised his son good. I can't pinpoint somebody to look up to or follow their path and kind of know what to do. I had to figure this shit out as it goes. I had to teach myself, man.
Why? No, I feel that you felt it. It's not even that you teach yourself. Once you sow your seed, feel it.
You feel it,
because you are what you feel.
Yes.
That's who you are.
Yes.
So you felt that you had to be there, and you felt that those are your kids, and you got to do what you have to do. It don't matter what your father did, who didn't do nothing, who raised you. You have to feel it.
Yes.
You are what you feel.
But listen, like I said, my problem is I wasn't raised with my father, so he didn't teach me the man rule, how to carry yourself like a man. The streets did. The streets taught me how to be a man. Now, are there streets? Streets taught me how to be a man. Can I use that example on my kids?
Definitely no.
But then that's all I know is street shit, dog shit, shoot 'em up, all this violent shit. I'm a father now. I have to do a whole nother side of me that I've never, like, this is Knew I don't know the right things to say.
But maybe that's why you. But maybe that's why you're gonna be the greatest dad, because you already know what's the streets. So you're probably scared already, and you're looking at your kids, and you like, nah, that's not the way.
It's not the way. But
so
then,
you probably like, because you already have knowledge of where.
So how can I teach him? How can I teach him how to be a man the right way when who taught me how to be a man was the streets? I don't know how a right man, a man is, how to raise a man, because I wasn't raised by a man. I was raised by the streets.
I don't believe. I don't believe
like
that.
A father ain't just being there. A father ain't just being there. A father's influencing, teaching your kids
it's good.
the rules
a father
of the world.
is good, but at the same time, why your kids are not bad? Think about that.
Kids ain't back, I'm gonna whoop the ass.
Okay, but nobody was whooping your ass.
But the reason I want to whoop ass is because of that street shit.
But
the streets taught me.
So then you bring it in your home what you don't want them to be doing out there. So that already nobody had to teach you.
Yes.
You teach yourself.
Yes. And that's why I say I'm happy with who I am.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I said I'm not the perfect dad, because I might seem, when I talk about my kids at work, and you know, people look at me like, yo, you're like the perfect dad. And I know I'm not, because I wasn't raised. You know what I'm saying?
No,
but
nobody's perfect.
Not even nobody is.
What about the kids that are raised with dad and mom and they become serial killers?
Yeah.
What about the people that be raised with mom and dad? They become fucking drug addicts. There's people that are millionaires with mom and dad and the whole family. Because it's not only mom and dad, they have the whole crew.
And that's the thing.
And they become what? They don't do shit.
And
in Jersey, I used to have somebody, because you know sometimes you do your little stuff. They were rich. They had everything in their mother, and they were still trash.
Yeah.
So it's not about being raised with mom and dad. It's not about that.
That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at. Even though they're raised with me and my girl together, you know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to do, just because I'm here, it doesn't mean it's good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm trying to be better. Like, you don't really see me out there playing with them, right? And I know I need to do that more.
Because you're working.
I can say that. But I can say that at least I taught my son how to throw a ball. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can't go to all of my son's basketball games, but at least I try to make sure I go to one.
You know what I'm saying? Something.
But it's things that, like, the number one problem I have with my kids right now, I'm gonna tell you straight up. The problem I have, I feel like I'm raising rich kids. Like I'm raising Kanye West's kids. Like, these kids are so spoiled. I spoiled the shit out of these niggas, and I feel like they're so ungrateful. You know what I'm saying? That's what I deal with right now.
And that's
so now I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out. This is where I get there. How can I get them to stop being spoiled little brats? A lot of people say, "Oh, take their shit." It's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. But because I never went through that with my father, and I never saw a good example on how to handle that, it's hard for me. You know, now I gotta go out there and I gotta look and I gotta study and I gotta see how to get through these kids. But if I would have had a good father figure,
you know what I think. You know what I think. In your case, you have to forget about your dad completely. Completely forget about that you didn't have him. Forget about of what it would be or not be. Like I told you again, family is what you feel, and that's what you're gonna bring out. Forget about that your father never told you, do not be in this game. No, you gotta trust your because you have feelings. Whatever your inside is telling you to do with that child at that moment, that's what you need to do.
No,
why?
I don't believe in that.
Why?
I have a street background. You can't do that.
Okay, but
you cannot
but you gotta
do
look.
that.
But you don't want.
I can't go by my gut.
But you don't
'Cause
want
my gut, I'll take everything the fuck away. Ain't no hanging out. Ain't no going outside.
But that's
it's
the way.
staying inside,
But
doing your fucking homework.
But that's the cure. There's no other cure. It's not about the street. That's not the street way. The street way, yeah, go. They don't give a fuck about you. That way that you say it is not no street. It's home. That's a home way. Because I take everything. I be like, Munchkin, you did this. You're not playing in your PlayStation today. I never been in the street. I'm a woman from my house.
Yes.
But that's the home way. Everything that you just said.
You said
it's exactly
follow.
what you gotta do.
Follow your gut instinct, right?
Yeah.
My gut instinct is whoop they ass. Fuck talking. They're not listening.
It's-
Whoop they ass. You cannot whoop they ass.
But
No, you
why
cannot
not?
whoop they ass. You end up in jail right now. I'm a fucking felon. I'll be away from my kids forever. All it takes is one phone call, and I'm away.
No, you're
I'm a
right.
felon.
No, you're right.
I'm a felon.
Now,
So now
that's a
I gotta
different
figure out
scenario.
that
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
So now I gotta
you
figure out.
have to find out the
I gotta
way.
figure out a soft way. I'm not a soft nigga. This is
Okay.
what I'm saying.
So
I was
you said
raised.
just
I
take
was
stuff
raised.
away.
I was raised rough. I was raised rough. But even taking stuff away is not fucking doing it.
Right.
This is why it has nothing to do with my actual father. It's just the fact I wasn't brought up in a normal household. I was raised up in a fucked up household. How can somebody in a fucked up household try to raise kids and implement structure that's 100% right when you ain't never lived 100% right? I do implement structure in this house, which is
No,
right.
it's hard.
I take my little things that I know are right and I implement them.
It's hard.
But then I get
Right
stuck.
there, you need to get help.
Yes, and that's what I look for.
Like,
I look for
there's no other way out.
friends that are in the same predicament as me. That's why me and Fetty, you remember when I told you about our friend Smurf
Now
that
too
died?
nifty. Welcome
Know
to
what I'm
my
saying?
channel.
That's why I got
Now
close to
too
Smurf.
nifty. Said good conversation, but y'all let each other talk. Damn face with tears of joy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we get carried away. We get carried away. But yeah, we do gotta learn that. We gotta learn that when one person talks, but they do that in every podcast. They're like, you gotta get your point across. Then after you're done, then it's my turn. You know what I'm saying? But we working on that. We working on that, nigga. But yeah, it's sometimes I have my nice structure and I'm like, I'm raising them good, but then certain things pop up, you know, like I was going back to Smurf. This is when I had Josh. I'm his stepdad before I had Siani.
Right.
I don't know how to be a dad. He was a dad. He had his daughter picking her up, doing dad things. I don't know what doing dad things are. So I put myself around men that do dad things. So I could learn, I could pick up, or I could do this with my son. Okay, this is, you know what I'm saying? I get influence. I get ideas. I know how to handle certain situations. This is why me, Fetty, and Smurf were together. Fetty got 7 kids. We would hang out, smoke, and we talking about parent shit. How to parent these kids without the street, leaving the street behind and knowing how to do things right. We would brainstorm and help each other out in this. These are the friends that I told you.
That's very good.
These are, and I try to look for more guys like this, like with the same mindset, want to take care of the kids, family, nigga, and all of this.
There's a lot. There's a lot of men.
There is. But, you know, those are the people I try to gravitate and I try to surround myself around. People like-minded, we're all trying to grow at the same time. We're all in the same boat. And we're not giving each other negative advice.
Right.
We're not just like, oh, your son's acting up, just beat the fuck out of him. No, we're not doing that.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Not that serious either.
You know, but that's how I was raised. That's why I can't just go back to the way I was raised, because I was raised, you got your ass whooped. Ain't no talking back. Ain't none of that shit. You don't talk back to me. I'll say it once and you do it. Nigga, I pay the light. I pay everything in this motherfucker. You gotta respect it.
My mother took these 2 teeth, gone. One smack, because I went like this. Ooh. Every once and they don't give a fuck. That woman just went like this. The both tooth went out. Bang! I don't do that to my kids.
2. Welcome to my channel.
And out here,
theirr underscore Kon Laugh.
You know what I'm saying? They're on it.
Said police car
And
like
it can't
police
come
car
up
like
with a
police
little
car like
son,
wanna
yo, how
join
you get
Kobra
that?
Kai. Make
They're
sure
on
you
it.
join our
No,
Discord
they get you
room
locked
at
up quick as hell. Quick as hell.
Like I said,
discord.gg
I try to tell people, I'm on my second strike.
Yeah.
This is the main reason I left the streets. I'm on my second strike. Third strike, I'm out.
Yep.
I'm gone forever. I'm on my second strike. And I saw that the streets ain't what they say they are. So this shit ain't for me. Everybody fake over here. Everybody saying and they're a bunch of rats. They don't even live by these principles. You could look at the Italian mob, John Gotti. All this, we don't snitch. Motherfucker, he snitched on everybody. Italian mobster from back in the day.
They got to sell the
it's not the same. So I'm like, yo, that's not the life for me, man. I'm on 2 strikes already. And I really try to watch. I try to make sure these kids, like today, y'all be getting in my kids. These niggas like to wake up and not brush their teeth.
Yo, my God. Munchkin gets the same way. Oh my God. I be fighting with that kid in the morning.
My nigga, they get mad.
I even told the doctor that shit. I was like, look, this kid, I'm having a problem with him. Listen, I even bought this thing to put it on the refrigerator. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, brush your teeth Monday, you get a prize. Bro, because I had to even go there. You know, you brush your teeth Monday through Friday. On Friday, you get something. You want pizza, I get your pizza. Chinese food, I get you Chinese food. Every day in the morning, brush your teeth. Make sure he brushed them. Teeth brush, check mark. That's how I'm keeping him to brush his teeth.
These niggas.
That's crazy.
These niggas, I'm talking about oldest. The oldest.
That's horrible.
I tell him, he gets mad at me. I know. Nigga, fuck you mean? And the reason I tell him, and I'm like, bro, give a fuck, nigga. You can go to school with your breath fucking stinking, nigga.
Right.
You trying to get girls, nigga? You trying to get girls? Them girls gonna be like, oh, that's the nigga with the stinky breath. I don't want niggas. I don't want you to get that reputation. I don't want you.
The same thing.
The Raptor, after the stream, I'll show you. I got over 20 colognes in my bathroom. Over 20 different colognes.
That's crazy.
I make sure they smell good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My kids their clothes is good. They smell good. They breath, because even if they breath stinks or they stink or something at school, nigga, they try to bring child protective services.
Anything.
If they're too skinny,
anything.
you're not feeding them. They're on it. And like I said, I'm a felon. Nigga, they look at me and it's like,
you gotta
you're
protect
wrong.
yourself.
And then I got tattoos already. I'm automatically wrong.
You a target already for them.
They look at my record and they see how I look. Oh, you're wrong. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I try to watch. I try to make sure these niggas follow the rules. Don't bring no police in here.
Yep. But in the other podcast that we're gonna have, we definitely gonna talk a few more things that we really have to talk about, guys. You guys have to stay tuned. Stay tuned. Because we have a lot of nice things coming. Good conversations.
Yeah, you know what, guys? With that being said, we're gonna end it. We coming back next week. I'm actually coming back a little after this. I'm coming back. I'm trying at 12 midnight. I'm gonna try to come back live with the gaming.
Oh my God.
Try to come back with the. I was supposed to come back live yesterday again. I went 3 times live yesterday.
Wow.
But Adrian wasn't trying to fall asleep, so then I had to put him to sleep. But then when I put him to sleep, nigga, I fall asleep too.
Yep.
I woke up at 4 in the morning, oh shit, I needed to stream at 12.
We get tired. We get tired. You a human.
But I'm gonna try. If the Raptor is good, he's good to go in bed and all that. I'm gonna try to come back tonight at 12 o'clock midnight. Make sure you guys are tuned in. Make sure you guys subscribe.
Yes.
We are gonna be here back next week with more topics. You guys got any topics you guys want us to talk about next week? Make sure you guys type it in the comment section.
Say anything you want to talk about, cause like that we be ready and
bring
we
it up.
already marinate what we gotta say.
We'll bring it up. So
yes,
whatever you guys want to talk about, make sure you guys, you know what I'm saying, put it in our thing. And nigga, we in there. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for all the love and support. Nigga, shit. And we'll be back. Nigga, we'll be back next week.
Yes, we will.
We're gonna have Fetty in the building. Shit, we in here, man. Thank you guys.
Fetty, we miss you today, Fetty.
Yeah, right, Fetty. Yeah, that nigga busy doing music and shit.
For real.
But we in the building. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we out of here, y'all.
That's all, folks.